Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. It's me, Bacon. I'm hanging out with Nessa right now. We are going to be playing some 7 Days at War of the Walkers, the 5.3 mod. I'm about to jump back in, and thanks for joining. So that's all I got. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, there I go. I'm loading into game now. Are you going to be test streaming?
I am.
Good, good. Yeah. Yeah, it should work a lot better. Let me know if you get a reasonably clear picture, and if you do, then we'll know that it's working. Are you on YouTube or are you on Twitch? Hey,
I'll
Chris.
be on Twitch.
Okay, let me find you on Twitch. Well, on Twitch you can even get away with even lighter bandwidth. They don't require nearly as much. Like on YouTube, I would have to get away with 3,500 for a really clear stream, whereas 2,500 on Twitch you can get away with a really clear stream. That's nice about Twitch. There's one nice thing about it over there is they get a great picture for a low cost. Bandwidth speaking, yeah.
That's if it lets me.
Okay.
Well.
Alright, I'm loading up ever so slowly. Alright, I'm in. Hey, Brett, what's up, man? Okay, let me wait for my world to load. Alright, what was I doing last time I was in here? Okay, I've got your stream up, so I'll let you know if I see it start or anything, you know?
Okay.
Oh, I found a bunch of armor last time I was in, like a lot, because remember I got invaded by that horde of freaking walking zombies? Oh, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. There were so many of them. In fact, let me put some of them on. Let me put some of this armor on.
Well, if it's already in use, then let me use it. Where is it? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna restart this whole thing because some reason it's saying that 7 Days to Die is on here, but I don't see it.
Is on where?
What do you mean? On my OBS, so I can click on it and say here I'm playing and you know all that other stuff.
What do you mean? In the option that lets you add it into your video frame, that part?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it should already be in there. You're not seeing, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not.
So no, what you need to do, click over to your 7 days window and then back to your OBS and then back to your 7 days and back and forth real quick. Mine does the same thing. You just gotta kind of click back and forth and it'll click in.
Okay, well, it's making me do this one thing real quick, so.
Okay, yeah, mine does that. You can't stick around, Tobias? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I was upgrading walls, and I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to level 60, and I'm trying to get my construction level up so that I can build a mixer. I'm at level 58, and I need to get how much more construction? I'm starting to remember now. I need 7 more construction. I can get that using upgrading walls. I love this song I'm listening to, The Ballad of John and Yoko. It's one of my favorite songs by them. The Beatles. You might have heard of them.
Yeah, I believe I have.
There you go, that's what I'll do. I'll upgrade these walls. We got a lot riding on them. Oh, I see you in. I see you in game.
I am.
Yeah, you're just facing the wall.
Just gonna tell you more stuff.
I got my construction tools to 24 now. Try to get to 60. Or to 30.
Okay, all my other stuff is back up, so let's see if it's gonna be nice and let me do the thing.
Oh no, the water went bad. Well, that was fun. Alright, I skipped every other one of these, so let me do that. How does water go bad? Well, water does go bad if it stays still and it doesn't move and stagnant. If it goes stagnant, you know, water can go bad. It's you get germs in it and stuff, you know. What am I making? Wooden nails. You get bacteria growth in it. So
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's what they're trying to show us is that it went bad in that way. But yeah, Zach. I mean, I know what you mean though. You're like what the hell?
I lost my camera.
You lost your camera?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, I lost my camera. It's no longer up on my thingy anymore.
Is it okay? Imagine it's like a flip book, like a diorama. If you look at your sources list, your camera is probably under something that's bigger, like the game. The game needs to be on the bottom of the list, and the camera needs to be more towards the top. Otherwise, your game will cover your camera. You can just grab the word camera or whatever you have it titled and drag it up the list.
It's completely gone, is what I'm saying. It's not even
well, then
on here.
just add it. Press that plus button and press video capture device and choose camera. Where's my wood? There it is. Oh my god, it takes so long to put wood down on this thing. This mod is so laggy when it comes to putting stuff down. I think I hear a burning horde coming. Do you guys hear that? And it's not just this. I think I hear them out there. Okay. Hopefully they just go by our house. Just go past. Just go past our house. I can hear them out there. They're going to figure out how to walk in that door, watch, just to make it all annoying. Here they come. Nessa, they're onto you. I can hear them. I got a lot of guns on me. Uh-oh. Yeah. I heard that. Hopefully they just go past. I don't want to go fight a whole bunch of these things every few minutes in the game. Okay, where was I? I think those are better. 23, 24. Yeah, these are better. Not by a whole ton, but still better. 25, 24, 40, and 42. Much better boots. Ew, they make me look ugly, though. My bandit leg armor is 37, 35. Oh, that one's better, actually. Alright. These pants are ugly.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you again.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you for a while.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's nerve-wracking. But anyways, I can't get it to work. For some reason, it's not even letting it go on there. So I'm not going to keep playing with it.
It won't add the camera,
it.
or
No, the camera's working fine. Everything's on there, but it won't let me put the game on there.
let me look at mine to see if there's anything I had to do to mine. Game capture properties. You have capture specific window, and then the window, and then the match title. Otherwise, find window of same executable. Or do you have all those?
I guess.
Scroll down to the bottom. Do you have use anti-cheat compatibility hook and capture third-party overlays such as Steam clicked?
There's like, I don't know.
Yeah, at the bottom, if you have use anti-cheat compatibility hook, capture third-party overlays such as Steam, and capture cursor, those are the ones I have on. And then I turn off pretty much everything else.
Stream live support, blah blah blah. Start stream, start record. Do I have to push start stream? I shouldn't have to push that because I didn't even have the game on here yet. Um.
What are you trying to capture it with? Which window are you capturing with? Are you adding the thing that says game capture?
Yeah.
Vector, I'm on PC right now. Okay, so then you right-click on game capture, you go to properties. Yeah?
Yeah.
And in there, you have capture specific window. And then choose the window on your list, the drag down list, the 7 days to die, one that's 7daysdie.exe, colon 7 days to die. Did you choose that one?
And it's not even giving me that option in here, hon. It doesn't even show that it's on here. It just says capture any full screen application, capture specific window, capture foreground windows with hotkey.
I don't think you're using game capture. I think you're using window capture.
It says game catcher on here.
It says game capture? And under properties, because none of those are on my game capture properties, but those are all on my window capture properties.
There is a bunch of stupid crap on here. I don't even know why half of this stuff is on here. I think I have to redo this whole thing because I don't know what's going on with this thing, but there's like 5 or 6 different, or 3 7 days to die, 3 or 4 7 days to die, 2 Conan.
Yeah, choose one of the 7 days to die.
And go to property.
Yeah. Well, you should just have on your sources list. You should just have camera, game capture. Like, how many things do you have on your sources list? Not scenes, but sources.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 7 days to die.
Okay.
You know, why I have all this
Start
on here,
deleting them and just choose one. Yeah, you can't see it because you have 3 of them running underneath one that can't see it. So it doesn't matter what's under the other ones. The one that's covering them all up is covering them all up. So delete them all except for one of them. Just delete them.
Okay. Alright. Deleted them all except for one.
And the one that's left, use that one. But when you add them, it's like, they're like pieces of paper. If you keep putting more paper under the top one, it doesn't matter what's under there. No one can see it. So on that one, go to properties, and in that one, go to capture specific window, and then go to the 7 days to die on the choice on the drag down, and that should pop it on there.
It's still not on here.
After you turn it on, you have to go over to your 7 days, and then back to your OBS, because it can't see it until you initiate the game back.
Oh, okay.
can I make right now, and what can I finish? I gotta, with the kill the wabbit, kill 2 more with a shotgun. I want the gun class. What's it called? Marksman? Is that what they call it? I want that one leveled all the way up. So what do I need to do for that? I need to kill 25 zombies with shotguns. Okay. Let's make that happen. Because if I do that, then I can buy one of those machines that sells bullets. Those are really nice.
The bullets are usually really nice.
Well, we could buy them in the house. We wouldn't have to go to a trader. You should eat some food. Your character sounds hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still not letting me on here, so I don't know. It's not even showing that 7 days even exist on there.
Turn your OBS off and turn it back on. You changed like a trillion settings right now. Just turn it off, turn it back on really quick. Give it a try. Yeah, let's do these. I don't want to use the, what's it called? There we go. So above your game capture, what is the order starting from bottom going up? What is the order of your scenes? It still might be covered.
Give me, I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
So,
It's
I'm sorry,
making
the
me
scenes.
go through something.
Sorry, not the scenes. The sources. The sources.
The sources? I got video capture device, 7 days to die, Conan. Auto input capture to media sources.
Okay, get rid of
Minecraft.
all the games except for one. Get rid of all the Conans, get rid of all the Minecrafts, get rid of everything except for the one you are using.
Okay.
You can't layer them like that. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
So yeah, delete everything except for the 7 days to die one. And the camera. Like I said, they're like pieces of paper, and right now your Conan is covered up with 9 pieces of paper that aren't running anything. Construction tools are now level 26. There we go.
want to do it later. I just want to.
Yeah, delete everything right now except for game capture and camera. Just start simple. And then the other question, the little eyeball shape next to the word game capture, is it on or off? You know what I'm talking about?
On.
It's on?
Yes,
Okay.
it's on.
Okay.
But when I go to the game capture thingy, you know, to properties, turn it on, it still just says capture any full screen application, capture specific window, capture
Yeah,
foreground.
go to capture specific window.
Go to capture
Go to capture
window.
specific window, and that should bring up underneath it another one now that says window.
Yeah.
Now click on the one that says window.
Oh, got it. Brains decided to work.
There you go.
Yay, we did it.
There you go. All right, now next time you want to change games, do not add one. Go into the properties and change it to the next game you're running. That's how you got to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you switch to Conan, go to properties and then find that window that says Conan instead.
Okay. Got it.
All right, you're set. You're set. All right, now turn it on and see if we got the bit rate right. I think we got the bit rate right, and I think we got the resolution right. Earlier we had our resolution set too high and the bit rate too low for that resolution, so it was coming out real like muddy.
Yeah.
It's just not enough to make a picture, you know. But we've got it sort of lined up now, so hopefully it should be really good now. Hopefully it should be really good now. We need to play Borderlands again. Yeah, we do, Brett. Get a hold of Jeremy, because Jeremy's been MIA for the past couple days. And so get a hold of him, see if he wants to join up with us. I know he's super excited.
Okay, it said failed to connect to server.
Okay, so that means your what's it called is set wrong. Your stream key. Your stream key. So you're trying to go to Twitch, right? You're trying to go to Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So settings, stream. Go to settings and then go to stream. All right.
Yep.
On top, stream type. I can't change mine right now because I'm running my game, so I can't see what they are. What are the options in there?
Streaming service, custom streaming service.
Streaming service. Choose that.
Okay.
Okay. Now what's underneath it? What's the next window?
Service. Then
Click,
it says
click
Twitch.
that. Yeah, click that. Move it to Twitch. And then really you just got to put your stream key inside the window down there, right? Isn't everything else automatic?
Yeah.
I think it just says auto for which servers and everything. So yeah, just put that in. You should be good to go.
All right. Well, that means I gotta go to Twitch.
Yeah, you gotta go to Twitch and get it off your dashboard really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will be right back.
Nails. I need more nails. Morning, Gemly. How you doing?
Hi, Gems.
Okay, let me make some more nails here really quick.
Copy.
Okay, 25, 26. So, what I'm okay, very tired from taking apart furniture yesterday. What'd you take apart? Oh, let me put my jacket back on. I'm cold. It's cold up here right now. Okay. I'm trying to get, what am I trying to get? I'm trying to get, I forget what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get my brain together. I'm trying to get my brain medicine. Oh, now I remember. I'm trying to get my construction tools up because in a couple of levels I'm allowed to finally unlock concrete. But I have a couple prerequisites, and one of them is getting my construction tools up. So right now I'm making wood and nails so that I can upgrade these to wood and nails and get construction points for it. And if I get my construction up to 30, then I'm allowed to make I meet one of my prerequisites for concrete. I'm on the War of the Walkers mod, so all the concrete stuff is all like locked behind all this weird kind of nonsense. A bed, a couch, a charity collected them today. Collected today, got our new sofa yesterday, waiting on the new bed, which should be here Monday. Nice.
It's still saying the same thing. They put the one that said put on there. It's weird.
Let me go look at it again. Stream, go back to stream again. Make sure everything stuck. I just want to make sure everything's stuck. Okay, top type says streaming service, right?
Yep.
It says Twitch.
Yep.
And then next it should say, what's the next thing it says?
Show all service and then service auto recommended.
Okay, and then under that
is the stream key, which is what I put down here. What the it said it is, but it's saying something else.
Put your stream key back in again. Reveal your stream key to yourself. You know how it says show it, and make sure it's actually your stream key. You know how sometimes you cut and paste stuff and it didn't remember the right cut. Remembers the one from before. You know, make sure it actually remembered your stream key. You know.
Yeah.
Sayonara, RoboCop. What line is that from? Is this the stupidest question? Sayonara, RoboCop. That's when RoboCop pulls out his little data middle finger and jams it in Clarence Boddicer's neck and pulls it out, and then blood splatters all over RoboCop's chest, and Claire goes, "Ah!" He dies. And then what's her face? Lewis, she goes, "Murphy, I'm a mess." And he goes, "Don't worry, they fix you. They fix everything." I like that because at that point, like, I always think, like, even he doesn't believe that at this point anymore, you know? Even the robot who's programmed to trust him is like, yeah, whatever. They fix everything. I think they fix everything with sarcastic. I love that movie, man. That movie's great. That scene is the scene where he walks on water when Lewis is about to get shot and RoboCop walks forward and he goes, "Clarence Boddicer," and he's walking forward with his gun out. He's walking like in some really, really shallow water, but the imagery makes it look like he walks on water. That's Jesus stuff. It's on purpose. The director he's got a master's degree in theologies. And so he talks about how RoboCop is a little bit of Jesus, and he's a little bit of the Gollum story. The Gollum story is like this Jewish town needed like a protector, so they made like a clay like statue to protect them, and it was like a hero. But then when they were done with it, it turned into like a monster, you know. And so it was like kind of like a monster story. It's like, ooh, neat, you know. It's kind of like all that. RoboCop's the shit. Spoiler alert! Hey, the movie's like 30 years old. I think it's 30 years old. Yeah. So spoiler alerts. I save that for movies that are under 15 years. I think is fair. But man, that thing is so old. If you haven't seen RoboCop, go watch RoboCop. It is one of the greatest movies of all time. I love it. And it's okay, Felicia. RoboCop died from a peanut allergy. Du hast mich. Oh, Felicia, go see it. There's been 3 movies and a Peach TV show. Tibbins, there's been 4 movies. Because they rebooted it, remember? There was RoboCop 1, 2, and 3, and then the new RoboCop that came out like a year and a half ago. Oh, you are hungry,
Yeah,
Nessa. Your character's hungry as shit.
I know.
You need to eat the food
I
and drink
need
the
to
water.
eat.
Yeah, eat the food and then go back to whatever you were doing. It came out in 1987, so there you go. It's 31 years old. It's a perfect movie, though. Same as Voldemort. Died from a peanut allergy. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Tibbins, you will count RoboCop 3, but not the reboot. The 3 was so bad. 3 was like a TV movie. It was. It was like a TV movie. They got like some weird actor to take over, and he was bad at it. He had like this weird neck. he looked like he was constantly squishing his chin into his neck, you know?
Yeah.
Like the one in the first movie, he looked like how I expect, but the one that was copying him, he looked weird. You only ever saw the first one? I love the first one. The first one, it's a combination of a Jesus story. It's also a combination of not combination. It's the director's social commentary on what he believes America is. If you notice on the news, like the first thing you see on the news is like just murders, and then it cuts to like the news was like, today the laser satellite weapon system misfired, scorching over 43,000 acres of California wildland. 4 ex-presidents lie dead, a nation in mourning. And it's like, what? Like, and then the next news is just like happy news, just like from that right on to happy news, you know. And it's like, wow. And then from that to like a commercial, and then that shitty sitcom where, like, you know, that sitcom with the I'd buy that for $1. I heard it's the director's commentary on what American culture is. It's like, oh, that's pretty damning and accurate.
Nope.
The Fault in Our Stars is so good. The Fault in Our Stars is written by they have a YouTube channel. They've had a YouTube channel for years, and they wrote a movie, and The Fault in Our Stars is their movie. Let me find it. They teach you stuff on YouTube. It's like the history lessons, guys. Let's see. Let me find their channel. They have a big channel. They've been around for years. It's hard to find one. They're always jamming it down my throat, but now I'm looking for it. Hold on.
It's still working okay.
Where's that guy's channel? There's the Vlog Brothers. The Vlog Brothers. The Vlog Brothers. The Vlog Brothers, one of them is the one that wrote The Fault in Our Stars. Morning, Nessa. WotW? What's up, man?
Morning.
Oh, lucky you. I love that movie. I've seen it 3 times. I cried all 3. I haven't seen it. All I know is that the guys who make that channel, he talked about it. He's like, yeah, I wrote a movie. It's like, oh, nice. But their channel is awesome. Their channel is really awesome. Their channel, they will just tell you the history of stuff. Like different topics. They'll be like the history of like the Industrial Revolution in America, or the history of like the VCR, you know. They'll just, each one will be a different topic, but they're really, really fun and informative. But they wrote a movie. Okay, so spoiler alert. So you see this? You see I made this, Tibbins? Do you see my piece of art I made out here, Nessa?
I did.
Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird that it doesn't just fall apart? It's very solid. You would have to chop at it for a while to make it fall apart. It is, they look like they're floating, but they're not. They're just the gaps between the top and the bottom of the bricks.
I think you did a bunch of stuff out here.
Looks like you made that by mistake. No, it's arrow slits. It's arrow slits. This is one piece right here. See, that's an arrow slit right there. So if you like flip them going up and down and put them next to each other, you can make like pillars. You can put them sideways. But since it's only on one end of a block, and this is also part of a block that's hollow. When you stick them together, it takes that space into consideration. So like this one has the hollow gap down here, and this one has the hollow gap on the top, and it makes it look like it's. I can go through it if I can squeeze in there. See? But they rest on each other because they are technically full blocks with full strength leaning on each other.
Well, you put a ladder here. Or stairs, whatever you
Oh
want
yeah,
to call those things.
yeah. And then, yeah, you see, I've been working a little bit. I made downstairs a little safer to go up and down. You know, you still have to kind of jump to the ladder, but you have time now and safety. This is still empty. Damn it. Alright, well, I gotta kill some zombies with my shotgun. There they are. Art with bacon.
How the heck do I get out of here? Or am I not supposed to go out this way?
You know what I should do? I should knock them down with this and then blast their heads off with the shotgun.
Oh. Never mind. I figured it out. I have used buttons. I have those, I swear.
There we go.
Yeah. I still can't get my OBS to work on it. It's saying that
You can't connect to the streaming service?
Yeah.
Try a new stream key. Go to Twitch. You can generate a new stream key.
Yeah, I did that, and it still says the same thing.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird. Like every setting that we went through is right. So that part.
Yeah,
you tried turning off your OBS and turning it back on?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll just try it later, but don't mess with the settings too much in it because we got them pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with them.
Okay. All right. It's just
There's
failing
a
to
big
connect.
ugly bird here.
All right, I'll try to see if there's anything else, any other reason, you know.
Okay. And
Oh.
Go away. Do I have a football?
Oh my God, football player. I hate you, football player. Oh yes, I do. I shoot you in the balls till they are blue.
I have no arrows. Where? I need to stuff over here. I need arrows. I need lots and lots of arrows. A whole lot of arrows. You've been doing lots and lots of stuff. Ow! Stop hitting me.
Felicia. Tibbins. You weren't gonna watch it, Tibbins. You're a liar. Well, she gave away the ending to a movie, but it's kind of like a girl movie, sort of, to be honest, you know? But like, Tibbins like, I was gonna watch that. Like, no, you weren't, you liar.
Oh, you got new boxes up here, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be nosy.
Let's see. Okay, so...
I need food.
What I am specifically out here to do right now is kill zombies with shotguns, because I have a quest that requires I do it. Yeah. Up here. In fact, let me put the quest up so I know how far I am. It's the Marksman quest, which, if I complete it, will enable us to have a vending machine in our house that sells bullets.
Ooh.
I have to complete all 5 steps. This is step 3. Is anyone even listening to me? No. Well, I'll stop. Tibbin never cried. Not even once. Not even that. What show is that? He's like, there's a show, he's like, oh, she's tough as I ever saw. Never seen her cry once. Well, she almost did that one time she got her arm caught in the combine. She almost did that one time she got her arm caught in the combine. Well, I don't remember what show that was.
I don't know either. I have no arrows. There is no arrows either. How could you not have arrows?
What arrow?
Arrows.
What
Those
arrow?
kind of arrows. Arrows.
Oh,
Where
those
did
kind of
it go?
arrows. I was thinking like
Yeah.
computer arrow. You know, I was like,
Oh,
like pointing. It's like, what about him? I cried when Alex died in RoboCop. Wait. Oh yeah, huh? I was like, was there a character named Alex who died in that? I had to think about it really quick. The one I cried over the most was when Bobby died. Do you remember Bobby Tibbins? And how he died? Actually, there's two characters that die in it named Bobby. It just occurred to me, there's two characters in that die that named Bobby. I cry whenever I play a Tibbins race. Yeah, I was say that's not even the Bob I was thinking of, but that they do call him Bobby on the way out. The girl's like, "Call me tomorrow, Bobby." I forgot about it, but that's not who I was talking about. In the beginning, when Clarence is running and the cops are chasing, and their friend gets shot, and he looks at me and goes, "Can you fly, Bobby?" And he goes, "No, Clarence, no," and they throw him out the car. I didn't realize that there's two characters. Do you remember me, Bacon? No, I don't. I don't. I got 15 of those done. Speaking of death, did Roseanne die in the show? They're supposed to kill her, but I don't know if they have yet or not. Chemley, you are on thin ice. You've been warned. Tibbins has warned you. So this can of my drink doesn't taste right. I'm gonna go downstairs and open up a different one. Honestly, I'm drinking it. I think it's bad. It tastes very different than the others. It's not worth risking it drinking anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yo, what's up?
Bacon.
What's up?
Do you remember me, Bacon?
I don't remember you. Are you Dustin?
Okay, bye.
Are you Dustin? Hey, Tori, how you doing? The show lasts without Roseanne? Oh, it's not gonna last anyways. It's not even with or without Roseanne. There's too much bad blood now. Do you think the crowd that likes Roseanne being racist is gonna sit back and just let this show go without jumping over every little thing they can until Disney just doesn't care anymore? I mean that's
Hi, Steph.
that's totally how it's gonna happen. So
Yeah,
it's just gonna be protest until it's gone, and that'll be the end of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna protest against the protests.
About time, man.
You gotta stand up to the man. You'll be like,
You need to wear a wristband made out of other wristbands.
no, I'm gonna wear a wrist made out of other wrists. That's how dedicated I am.
that's a dedication here.
I'm a little gross too.
That I agree.
Hey!
You're
not allowed to agree with that!
Gross. You're grody. Grody.
You guys are cyber bullies.
Cyber bullies.
They're like bullies, but like on the internet.
Uh-huh.
My mum told me I should like tell her when I'm being cyberbullied.
Hey, Gerard. Hi, Big. I listened to Prince Buster say following your advice. It was good. It made me think about Jim Murple. You already know, I suppose. I don't know Jim Murple, and I will look him up next. Gerard, I will look him up next. Thanks, man. So he came in yesterday, and I was humming Gangsters by Specials, and he recognized it from me humming it. I'm like, neat. But then I told him that song is actually just kind of like a remake of a Prince Buster song, and so he looked at Prince Buster. Yeah.
I wish people looked me up.
Well, it's not a true remake. They add lyrics to a Prince Buster tune. Yeah.
You have no idea how many times I've been banned from Grindr.
I don't want to play with you.
It's a touchy subject.
More or less than 12.
Let's not. Like, the answer is going to be embarrassing.
Higher or lower?
We'll get along just fine.
Stop pushing! Higher!
Do I have more diamonds? No, I don't.
Die already. Jeez.
So
Thank you.
Oh wait, it was I'm gonna put it on right now. It's Jim Merple. I have my Spotify running, so I'm gonna actually do it right now. Let's see. Jim Merple. Oh, I see him right here. The Jim Merple Memorial.
Bacon.
Uh-huh.
There's somebody in England and his name is Stuart and he's totally cooler than you.
Oh dude, yeah, I like this. Alright, this gets added to my playlist right away. Tibbins is not cooler than me. Just because he's British and has that awesome accent doesn't make he's cooler, alright?
Would you like to know why Tibbins is cooler than you?
Why? Is it the
He
accent?
doesn't play hard to get when I ask for pictures of his feet. He just goes, yeah, sure, no worries, and sends them.
Did he really?
You're like, oh, call me pretty first. So I'm like, send me your feet first. And we're getting to this big tiff, and by that time I've already got 12 pictures from Tibbins.
This song is awesome.
It's so exhausting. We need counseling. We are like epitome of like a dysfunctional romantic couple. See, he admits he paints his toenails. So you know how like the girls do like an accent nail when they paint their nails? They'll have 4 of them one color, and then you know the 4th is like a different color to make it stand out. Timmons does that, but he does it with my channel colors because he really wants to like earn some extra brownie points. You don't even clip your toenails for me. Although it is like pretty nice, manly.
Most definitely no. Most definitely no.
You guys are gross. You're a bad influence.
Gross.
I used to be called the Christian gamer before I met you guys.
The Christian gamer. You're deceptive. Tibbins, I'm the type of guy that cries during sex.
You want a guarantee, huh? Well, make sure you try it damn way.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Tibbins.
It's so beautiful.
Tibbins, that's because of the pepper spray.
That's good. I see you running around.
Oh my god. I'm looking for stuff so I can make things.
Oh.
Which I should be able to make things now. Probably not a lot, but I can make things. Hey, I can make things. What can I make? Ooh, more than I thought.
Ooh.
Yay.
I'm going in a little bit. I'm gonna go upstairs so I can run.
Whoa! Go slowly. Go slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spot.
All right. But hold on. I'm gonna go upstairs. Whatever that means. I love it when she goes uptown.
Oh, that sounds like she spits on your face, so that could be a thing.
Uptown. Okay. I'll be back in just like freaking just 30 seconds. This can, I swear it's no good. It tastes weird. And I have another one in the fridge. So I'm just gonna dump this out and get a different one, okay? I'm right back.
Okay.
Bye, motherfucker.
Nothing in there. I made arrows for me, gun, a bow, or whatever you want to call it. Yay! I got stuff to shoot with.
What are you shooting? Like black tar heroin? Nice.
Nothing at this moment. I am looking for something to shoot. They all ran away from me now. I don't have nothing to shoot.
So when Bacon returns, we're going to pretend that we can't hear him, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Oh, I got something to shoot at. Oh,
Yeah, shoot it. Shoot it all over its face. Pow, pow, pow. Make sure you have a tissue or a towel for it afterwards. Are you being gross again, Loretta?
What?
Are you being gross again?
You make it very easy, you know that, right?
Me? I'm not gross.
Yes.
Name one time, just once. I'm not trying to push you here or anything. Just name one single time I've been gross.
2 seconds ago.
That time doesn't count. You need to name another time.
10 minutes ago? Or 5 minutes ago? However long you've been on here.
I don't think there's, like, is there any proof? I don't think this is a thing that's happened. I think you're just making it up to make me look bad and cover yourself.
Uh-huh.
I would never be gross. It doesn't seem like something I would do. No. No. You're doing crazy talk time. That wouldn't happen.
Okay.
Like, you, on the other hand, you were gross. You were just saying about shooting them all in the face.
Shush. Shut it.
And I did.
Wait, but seriously.
Huh?
What? No, you shot them all in the face. You need a tissue.
What?
When's Bacon getting back anyway?
Got you.
It's been gone for ages.
Shush.
I don't know. Have you finished shooting that zombie in the face?
I did finish shooting that zombie in the face. Big time.
No worries. Wait, I can see Bacon's in the Discord, like, making noises, like the lights picking up, but I haven't heard him. Have you heard him say anything?
No, I wasn't listening. I was
Shush.
Alright, hang on. I'm just going to check the Discord again. Like, maybe I need to, like, reconnect or something? Hang on a sec. Let me just...
I think he's being a butthole. That's just a way of leaving.
I can't see his... I can see his, like, lighting up, but I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing anything, Nessa?
I hear you pausing the way you're talking because of the way I'm interrupting you.
There we go. I can hear him now. We definitely weren't planning to That wasn't a thing. Also, while you were gone, Nessa was being mean and implying that I was gross again. Can you talk to her mother about it?
Was she cyberbullying you? Was she cyberbullying
She probably
you?
was. You know, I feel cyberbullied. Nessa, I'm going to report you to
YouTube.
Hashtag not my president.
Oh, not to him. He's a dick. I wouldn't joke about that. He might take it serious. Next thing you know, some national referendum of Kanye versus Nessa.
I was going to say, next thing you know, Nessa's got deported. She's like, I'm an American citizen. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Deported.
Go back to Canada. You're like, I'm from Wisconsin. Close enough. Or wherever.
Go back to your maple syrup-loving brethren. But it's cold up there. Maple syrup? Oh, thanks, Tibbins. How did Tibbins know it was my birthday? None of you other fuckers did.
Wait, is it your birthday? Today?
Yeah, that's why Tibbins is saying happy birthday in there. How come he knew and none of you other cunts did? Like, what the fuck?
Because you live in the fucking future.
Nah. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. Like, we're meant to be in a relationship.
Is it really your birthday? Because last time you said it was your birthday, which was very recently, after about a few minutes you told me, it's not my birthday.
Yeah, because you forget. So I try again when you'll remember.
Like you just
One day you'll remember.
You just tried this like last week though, didn't you?
No. It was 2 weeks ago. Get it right.
Oh, okay.
You can't even remember. You did get me something for my birthday though, right?
Yes. Why? You didn't
What'd
remember?
you get?
You don't remember?
I haven't gotten
No. At this
was that
point,
meant to be the picture of the left testicle? Was that meant to be the birthday present?
The gifts are totally up to the receiver to remember. So, didn't I get you something?
I don't. Nope.
Oh.
Not a thing. Unless it was that picture of the left testicle, but I didn't think that counted.
You've insulted me with your terrible memory.
Yeah, well, you insult my nostrils with your terrible, terrible smell.
Alright, that's one toke over the line.
Speaking of, I need a fart. Hang on. No, that's good. No, that's not. That's not gonna be gas. Oh god, I shouldn't have even tried. Now we're gonna have to go poop together. God damn.
Ew.
Like, that's gonna be awkward. The Wi-Fi is like bad in the toilet, and I'm gonna keep cutting in and out as you hear me strain. Hey, how long has it been since you've been demonetized?
I'm pretty sure I'm already demonetized now.
This stream? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I don't waste any time.
Let me jump in there and look at my dashboard.
Oh, I'd like to look at your dashboard if you know what I mean. That's a sex thing, Nessa.
I am curious. Hey, I'm monetized. Yeah.
God
Yay.
damn it.
Hey.
Give me a couple more minutes.
Hey. No, I'm seriously trying not to cuss as much now though. I saw an industry show that was displaying YouTube's technology that they definitely use because it was the company that sold it to them, that specifically is designed to knock you out of the recommended boxes when you cuss. Doesn't that suck?
Cussing.
Well, I know. I'm trying not to.
I think
It's a losing game, so I'm just trying not to until I get 20 people in. It's
because I
Hi.
kind of wonder exactly how much the recommended box does. You know what I mean?
How much what?
I feel like the recommended box doesn't really help as much as it used to.
Oh, well, as much as it used to. But when it does work, though, you know? Do you remember when I had 107 people watching? You know what I mean?
No, I was unsubscribed then.
No.
Oh wait, I haven't subscribed.
That's my peak was 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was playing 7 Days to Die, but it's all recommend box stuff.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
Well, that was a year ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't feel like it. Yeah, it does the thing now.
Well, it doesn't work as much as it used to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, though,
Hey,
when I
you
have
got a nice butt.
when I have unpopular or adult rated style stuff, it gets really low. It gets down to the 7s and 9s. Yeah.
Do you know what you should do?
I can see the difference between a thumbnail where I have the stripper on it and not. You can see the difference in the views because it's not getting put in under 18 boxes, for instance.
Yeah, you should play Fortnite.
Shut up. You don't remember that? Oh, Zachary, it was pretty cool. It happened for a few minutes and then calmed down slowly and hung out around 45 for the rest of the night. It was just some huge rush. It was YouTube obviously putting me on some front page somewhere just for a minute.
I enjoy when Tanks plays any game other than Fortnite. My first comment is, I miss when Tanks played Fortnite.
Oh man, I was trying to play Modern Warfare 2 earlier, but it wouldn't let me connect to a single server anywhere. And then someone watching said that they were having trouble connecting to just zombies on their Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Do you think they turned down the priority of their servers to the older games when new games were out,
Not in a malicious move against the old games, but be like, this is our available bandwidth. We kind of need to push it towards the new game, otherwise, they're doing that, but not to be a dick to the old people, but just to be able to support the new stuff until it steadies out a bit more.
Yeah, if they only have so many resources and the push is high on the first weekend, I can see them repurposing old servers to kind of handle it. Or repurposing some of their server to be like, you work on this, not that. Yeah, it's a maybe.
How bad shit talking happens about games when their servers suck in the first 2 months.
Yeah, that'll make or break an entire game, especially something like a shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, like an online based combat thing where servers have to be tickety boo. Yeah.
I gotta step away for just a moment and be right back.
No.
Yes.
I've already.
Gotcha.
Nessa, I put my foot down on this issue. No.
Yes.
Hey, if you don't want to have dessert tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have dessert tonight.
No, I'm not coughing. No dessert.
Have you seen
No dessert. That's it.
Have you
No
seen
dessert.
the video yet, Filthy, of the Australian guy stopping the 2 kangaroos from fighting?
Yes.
I love that one. Hey, you two are mates. Stop fighting or I'm going to tell your mom. I love that you two are mates. What?
I love how you're giggling and laughing at it because it just seems like a perfectly normal thing to me.
It's such an Australian thing. Hey, you two are mates. They're animals. He's all talking about their friendship. It's more important than what's going on right now. He's gonna appeal to their better senses. Hey, Bacon, I watched this video how to play 7 Days to Die. I'm downloading the game again now. Nice, Blood Boy. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Oh yeah, this juice tastes way better. There was something wrong with that other can. The other can had stickiness on the side and like a crimp. I think somewhere in shipping it was crimped and pierced, and then replugged with its own sugars.
I love how you said plugged there.
Plugged. What are you doing?
Me, I'm counting
this
my till.
butthole. I shot him in the...
Are you proud? I managed to count my till without even counting out loud like I normally do. When you're counting 8 billion 10-cent coins, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? You did that. I managed to do it all in silence.
I didn't even use my fingers.
I used one of my toes, but that's a separate story for something else.
All right, I gotta start figuring this out. They're gonna start being able to smash into anywhere they want in here soon, you know.
You gotta start figuring out your life too.
That too, but first this.
When are you gonna start taking our relationship serious? And I shouldn't have to just talk in general and hope that your mother hears it. I should be able to just communicate directly.
Is that
with
what
her.
you're doing? I didn't even consider that that's what you were doing. That it's some kind of weird ploy to trick my mom to be like, well, I guess little Bacon is in the boys now.
Oh, Mama Bacon, he's not so little anymore.
Pretty sneaky, sis. Are you joining Stephanie? Look what I did to the house. Remember what I said about I want to try to make sure that this base is above ground.
Yeah.
Because I feel we're getting too comfortable just digging mines every time. It's kind of making it boring. Coupled with the fact that it's going to the new update, they're going to start digging, you know. So let's just get used to it. Just get used to it.
Jeez, I don't even know why I bother to count this girl's bag. She's always 100% on the money, perfect every day.
Because that's how you get lazy.
Oh, I'm okay with being lazy. Lazy is just being efficient with your energy.
Oh man, I hated money bag nonsense. I used to work for this place where the boss was just an idiot about it. He would just, without telling anybody, pull some out for like a what's it called, for freaking petty cash, or he'd pull some out to cover the other bag. He'd be like, oh, that one's $10 short. Here, You know, take it out of that one and wouldn't tell anybody. It's like, dude, stop touching these things, man. We're all here signing them in and out. You're here like just juggling around like it's nothing. You know, many times like the other manager, Dade manager, me and her have sat together and be like, I think so and so's stealing, and it's just Don like freaking like, oh no, I went to Costco. Shh. Stop
God
it,
damn
man.
it, Don.
Stop it. Get it out of the safe.
So, yeah.
Ugh. Every time with that
So when
guy.
I was a manager of the Mac Shack, I would, because this was like when the store wasn't 24 hours, it was years ago. Right? Mac is all fucking 24 hours. But I would help the staff do their stuff, and then you know, there was a girl I used to walk home who was on the way home. So she would, or there was another kid who was on like same street. Whenever they were working, I'd help them do their stuff, and then they'd help me do my stuff, but off the clock.
Okay.
And so it was like nice trade all around. And I'd get these kids to count like keep the cash tills, like 5 or 6 at in the night there for me. Because they were like in a position where they were meant to be training other staff, so they're in a technically trusted position.
Yeah.
The boss found out about it because the other managers complained that these staff wouldn't do it for them. They were only doing it for me because they just felt uncomfortable that if there was an error, like it landed on them instead of the manager. Oh well, that's ultimately my responsibility. So anyway, the boss was like, no, it's not okay. And there was a camera in the office, but if you left the door half open, it blocked the camera. So that's all I changed.
Well, then it's like, with this not okay, it's like, you know what? You're delegating. What the hell? Isn't that literally like a huge chunk of what your responsibilities should be? To delegate?
Yeah. Well, McDonald's trains you and says at the end of your shift you should be tired from talking, not tired from working. Because you've been talking to the staff, delegating all the stuff, getting them to do it instead of you doing it yourself.
Yeah.
So what was extra funny was after I was doing my door thing, I went and did a course down in the Big Smoke, and the training consultant's like, so who here gets your crew trainers to count your tills for you? And I'm like, I don't know if I should answer this given that I'm hiding the camera. I'm like, but yo, I do. And she's like, well done, Filthy. And everyone was like, whoa. And she goes, look at Filthy here. They didn't call me Filthy. They could have. It still would have been accurate back then.
In fact, back then they called him Mr. Manager Filthy.
Don't you fucking forget it. All those titles. And she was all like, well, training these kids to these crew trainers to train other staff members. You can trust them to do this. If you can't trust them to do this, you shouldn't be trusting them to train.
Yep.
So that was good. So that's why I didn't mind doing cash at Macca's because I didn't actually do it.
I hated counting at the end of the night. Ugh. I hated it so much. I hated it. I hated counting the fucking pennies out. That's what it was. The pennies and the dimes and the nickels. That whole the end part of the trays, the actual registers. I didn't mind all the bills. Yeah. Count those all day. I didn't care about that. But man, I just hate counting the pennies. And if it was up to me, I wouldn't care if it was under $1. But my boss was like, "Oh, I want you counted every night." It's like, you mean you will snag $40 out of the registers, not tell anybody, and I have to keep the pennies accurate?
Yeah.
How does this make any sense?
This is something the owner, I never told him I did this, and he could have kind of checked up on me and sussed it out eventually, or at least gone, something's weird here with linked to Filthy's manager's card. But if there was a till which might have had a few people jumping in and on out just to help things come through, and it was out by a little bit, I would then, if it was out by $2 at that point, that was a large chocolate sundae. I'd refund a large chocolate sundae till fix.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I used to do that just to make it. I would do that just to make it easier on everybody. Just to make it easier on everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, register's off by $1.13. I don't care. We made $2,500 this evening. It was probably some. Hey, good morning. It was probably some random ass mistake, somebody handing change back that we can't go hunt down the customer, figure out who did it now. I don't care. So if it was like under $1 or whatever, just to make life easier, I'd throw it back in. I'd pull out my wallet out of the tips or whatever.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hi, Sophie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah, I knew which of my staff would either have been stealing or plain stupid or just a mix-up. So I knew what I was doing. And like, I said this once, like he was like, oh, I think this girl's stealing. And I'm like, no, she's an idiot. And I've told you so many times she should not be working a till because she's just bad at math. Yeah. Please stop putting her on the till. He's like, oh, I think she's stealing. I'm like, I guarantee you she's not. Oh. He was not a bright owner.
And honestly, most stealing I ever see, it's usually the males. I don't know if they just like riskier behavior or what, but I notice like most jobs, whenever you catch someone stealing, it tends to be the dudes more often. Don't ask me why. I mean, that's my only guess why. Maybe they enjoy risky behavior more often than not.
I can say, like, thinking back at the people at the Mac Shack, it was definitely more lads and lasses.
Yeah.
I had that issue with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, like, because he came into my store here like a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, I said to one of the girls, I'm like, yeah, I ain't serving that. That's too fucking awkward. She goes, why? I'm like, I fired him from Macca's for stealing. Like, it might have been a long time ago, like, 8-10 years ago. But I remember this type of shit. And if I was him, I'd remember someone that fired me for stealing. Like, I'm happy for you to give me your money, but I don't want that awkward interaction. Thank you very much.
Are you blowing things up?
Yes, sort of.
Always.
Okay.
I'm not doing it on purpose. This place has a ton of mines around, and zombies are blowing them all up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah?
You look really pretty today, just so you know.
You can't even see her.
Yeah.
Shut up! Like, you haven't seen her feet. You wouldn't know.
That's true, but still, you weirdo. So weird.
Name one time I've been weird. That
like
last
right
time doesn't
now,
count.
like right now when you're
No,
like,
that doesn't count. No, you have to think of.
Lady,
no,
I can't see.
It has to be. It has to be another example. That one doesn't count. That's not. That's cyberbullying if you use that example.
Whoa! Oh my God! Look what I just found. You found auger? Nice. Oh my God! Look at this room. This is more loot than Jesus has in his loot room. Jesus has a lot of loot in his room because he's Jesus.
Oh, he's got. Yeah, clearly. Also, it's more of a cave. Okay, it has like a rolling stone as the door, not like as in like painted black kind of rolling stone, but yeah, like it's a door of a cave.
Oh my God, there's a gun store over there. This place is incredible. Whoa, that's a lot of loot. Filthy, they're trying to kill me.
Do you want me to talk to him? Hang on 1 sec.
Oh,
it's
you
way
were
better out than
glowing
him.
yellow.
Jaundiced. Wait, hang on. Do they have jaundice, or are you just being racist, Nebra? Like, I'm okay with these answers.
I am not going to respond to either one of that. She is very angry. She wants out of this room, and she's glowing yellow.
Oh, run away.
I understand.
Run away.
I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah. It's okay. I'm not judging you. Bacon might, but I would never judge you.
Bacon.
Hi, Piggy. Hi.
It's not. You're not going to get any help from Bacon if you call him Piggy. Jesus Christ, girl.
Dude, there are so many zombies somewhere around here trying to get me. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, they're inside the truck. How neat. That's fun. What time is it? 8:30? I should come home, huh? No,
it's 10:54.
No burping like that.
It's better out than in.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that late. Okay.
Yeah, let me make my way back home. I'm inside this weird parking structure thing. I gotta figure out how to get the hell out of it real quick. Without blowing myself up. Oh crap, they're running.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They blew up a car right in front of me, right next to me, and I was lucky enough to survive the explosion for like a foot away. Stop following me.
Can't wait till Bacon dies.
Nope. Nope. Not today.
See, when she giggles like that, you're going to try and tell me she's not gorgeous? Yeah, fuck off, Bacon, you lying sack of shit face.
No, I'm just, you're making like an educated guess. But when you use the qualifier "look good today," that like kind of suggests that you've adjusted.
Well,
based on today.
yesterday wasn't her best day, but every other day she's.
Now,
on
if
point.
you're like you are pretty all the time, like that might be true. Right? That's a fair thing to say. But to be like you look wonderful day when you can't see the person, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
What's crazy talk is you talking like this when you haven't even seen her feet. Like when you've seen her feet, you be like, "You look good every day, young lady." Except yesterday was socks and sandals day. I'm not a fan of socks and sandals day.
Weirdo. Socks and sandals.
What? You think socks and sandals is sexy? You fucking
man.
weirdo.
Oh, Birkenstocks all the way.
Mate, but socks and slip-ons though.
I died a lot.
Oh, don't die a lot. In fact, try not to die at all if you can.
Keep it to a minimum, all right? Please.
All right. Why is my
Especially
character?
if you want dessert.
Why am I roasting?
I don't know.
Oh,
But the bag that's down there is mine.
+2, +5.
I have issues with ladders.
I don't have a lot of temperature. I have +2 and +5. All right, it's come back down. Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
I look like dumpy garbage, don't I?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, look at the way my character's dressed. He looks like dumpy garbage. It's good armor and stuff, but it's ugly.
My character doesn't look too good.
Am I still like tinny today, like yesterday?
No.
Okay, because this is the exact same nice pair of earbuds.
Are you connecting through a different software?
Yep. This is my phone still.
Yeah, yesterday you sounded really tinny. Today you do not sound...
The racist connection towards Australia.
Yes.
Discord's racist to Australians on Tuesdays and Sundays.
Okay, did I hit level 60 yet? Yes, I did. So I can get...
Things.
I can get concrete now, I think. Yes.
I got something hard for you if you need.
Concrete construction, concrete mixing has been enabled. Woo. All right.
So,
engine.
does Brett have or not have a foot fetish? I can't tell from his little thing saying.
Brett,
neither do I. Like.
Do you like Quentin Tarantino movies? That'll solve it right there. Find mechanical parts.
I
and
need to watch
force
Kill
springs.
Bill right now.
Seriously, I saw a tweet yesterday. Actually, I'll send it to you. It was inappropriate to say.
Oh, are you sending it to me so I can say it and you not look like the bad person?
I'm not sending it to you anymore. No longer sharing things with you.
Because I'm just remembering a particular red versus white joke that I would have, and you're like, "Oh, say it to these girls, say it to these girls."
Huh?
Well,
Can I?
there was a particular joke I would say. Well, it's not a joke. It's a joke because it's happening to me, but it's a true story of like seriously, like how
I just had
weird
an
would it be
engine.
if like semen was white?
Oh yeah, I
Mine's
forgot
red.
about that one. I just straight up had an engine disappear on me.
Oh, you didn't need it then.
No, I was just about to build with it, and I think it turned into a can of miso or something. I pulled it out of this box right now, like in front of me on the stream, and then I went over to the workbench, and it says it's the only part I'm missing now.
Huh.
What the fuck?
I could like go back in the stream and check it, but I'm not going to. Impossible says you used it on the mixer.
No, I'm trying to use it on a mixer. I can't make the mixer. Oh, I'm already making it. Thank you very much. Sorry. I spent it faster than I realized I spent it.
Someone's a tired little laddie.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I'm not minding.
Let's put a couple
I was
windows
meant
up.
to do a star froster tonight, but I
Nessa,
don't
you
wanna.
look so weird.
I look so weird.
Okay, look at my stream and you'll see what I mean.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Okay. That is weird. Why am I down there like that?
You're just tired, sweetie. Just having a nap.
Okay.
Get a screenshot. He switched guns.
I did. I didn't mean to.
Now you're pointing a knife at the ceiling.
Okay.
That's so weird.
That's funny.
So that means we can't see you when you're walking around right now. It's a glitch when you die and come back to life. Sometimes it shows you like stuck on your bed, and so that's what's going on. So I mean, it's not a big deal. You're in game, but we can't see you. If you want to fix it, you can. I think logging
She's
out.
walking around.
I think
Wow.
logging out. Oh, on mine, she is right here, lying down, facing the sky. And when she keeps pulling out weapons, she keeps pointing them at the sky. It looks really weird.
I'm standing right here by Steph right now.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah.
be happy standing next to Steph.
Yeah, you can
Aw.
see. For me, she's over here, and she's pointing her gun at the ceiling, or imaginary gun at least.
I have another gun I like to point around. Ask
Oh.
Stephanie. I mean, don't ask Stephanie.
They
Don't worry.
they don't have guns in Australia, you liar.
Oh, yeah, because I was talking about a firearm. Maybe it was more like a fire leg, if you know what I mean.
Fire leg. That's pretty good.
That's a PP joke for anybody that
Pretty
didn't
good.
get it. About my penis.
All right, let's see. Is that mixer ready? Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Yay! Need to eat.
I just had some McDonald's. I had 2 burgers, medium fries, and a wrap. I wanted to, like, really gorge on the gluten.
Ah,
Ah.
I would love to gorge on some gluten. Some delicious
So
gluten.
You know how like they had that whole anthrax thing going around the US for a while, where it was just super cool to like post it to people as a practical joke.
What?
Do you remember that? Like they would like people were like posting, anthrax to like, government places. It was just a practical joke. It's just a joke, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something similar. I'm gonna post you a whole big 8 envelopes full of like snuff gluten.
Oh, it'd be delicious.
You just open it up. Yeah, it'd be a great practical joke. And when you get mad, I'd be like, it's just a joke, bro.
It's just a joke, bro. Come on, bro.
And then when you get extra mad, I'd be like, I thought this was the United States of freedom.
Not my president.
Just so everybody's aware, like I'm here at the back of my shop all by myself, and I still put my hands up in the air when I said United States of freedom.
You just made the FBI list for like the 9th time. You're like, remember they used to send anthrax? I'm gonna do something like that.
It's really cute that you said the 9th time. I appreciate that. Because I'm trying to pretend it's not in the double digits.
You're like the kind of guy when at the airport you'd be like, hey, you make jokes about bombs.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I constantly get randomly tested for explosives.
Oh, I'm sure it's random.
I don't need to make the jokes.
I'm sure it's random. I'm sure it has nothing to do with you saying weird shit on the internet. Like, remember when they used to send anthrax? I'm gonna do something like that. This doesn't have to be broadcast live to anybody, would it?
This is just us. No? There's nobody else here, right?
It's a private video diary. Yes, Bill.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. So just turning off the lights here.
A private video diary. Well, that's a good hunting rifle. And there's 10 bullets in it.
I like how you said that's a good hunting rifle, because she said it in a far nicer tone, though, but that's what Stephanie said last night.
Yeah. There's a level 538 hunting rifle in there. Not bad.
Mine's only a level 1.3 inch. High caliber, though.
I was going to keep you honest. I was like, you better not say something over 4.
It's cute how like you like play along with this like joke that I have like a micro penis, even though that you've got the like real deal saved on your phone wallpaper.
Shush.
It's gonna make like Christmas time really awkward when you like go meet up some family and I've got a new phone number, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just pull my phone out and save that, and then I see that and they're like, is that a Tic Tac?
Do you see that picture I sent yesterday? It was the dude on the beach, naked but covering his privates with his hat. You see that one?
No.
It's a naked dude on the beach, and he's like posing, but
that
like,
sounds inappropriate.
No. Where it's funny is you can see the shadows sideways, and you can see it like it gives it away that it's probably only an inch long. He's standing there posing for like a shot for his friends, covering his wiener with a hat, but sideways the sun is casting, and it puts a shadow on the fucking thing, and it's like, dude, your shadow is giving you away. You didn't see that one? Oh, it was a very amusing picture.
Is that in the Discord?
No, it's just on my Twitter. Somebody posted it up, and I thought, that is amusing looking. Very amusing looking.
Twitter.
Twatter. Twatter. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, I might have been in a stream, and a girl said, like, I said some kind of, like, comment involving, like, another lady and implying that she could put my PP in and around her mouth. And she was all like, what do I need that Tic Tac for? And I said, to keep your breath fresh. I thought that was like a pretty on point response. Did I make you proud, Daddy?
I was really proud of myself. Were you proud of me? Let's start making.
What are you gonna do when you get home? I'm gonna go into the shower and drink a cider. Did you want me to still be in the stream when I do that? I can do that for you.
You're gonna drink cider?
Yeah, while I'm in the shower.
You could what? Yeah, sure.
I'm covered in sawdust. I'm literally just covered in the fucking shit.
Oh, we can't make rebar yet.
I got some out of my block of land if you'd like to borrow it. Like,
No,
you can take it now. When you can make some, you can return it.
You have to build the builder's workbench, is it? What a pain in the butt. That's the one that you can bend rebar into rebar frames. Remember? Remember? Do you remember?
I remember.
You remember? See, builder's workbench. Alright, I got it unlocked. I can build it already then. I just got to put it together.
Nice.
Yay.
20 mechanical parts, 1 scrap iron wrench, 1 scrap iron hammer. Do I have 20 mechanical parts right now? I have 21.
Hey, Bacon, would you add me on the PS4, please? I've been waiting for you to send the request.
Shush.
I was a good boy. I updated my PS4 today.
I grabbed the wrong
Hey, babe.
things.
I've already said hello, but okay. I get a hot date. I'm going to play some of the GTAs with a pretty lady later.
Really?
Just don't tell Stephanie. She's going to get uber upset.
Just gonna get rid
I'm
of it.
glad that we have an open relationship where you're okay with this type of stuff, though.
Iron
So
claw hammer
I just want you to
and
know
handle.
that, like, I just did like a line semi-hitting on Stephanie and a line semi-hitting on you, and you both just giggled in the same schoolgirl kind of fashion. Both of you. Yeah, yeah.
Sandy, cloth and glue. I'm sorry. I'm focused on looking for how to make this stupid thing. Sorry. I'm trying to make a handlebar, Filthy. A wooden handle. Okay. Okay.
A wooden handle. I've got a
Okay.
bit of wood you can put your hand around.
And then I can make a hammer now.
That was a Popo card that drove past.
Oh.
I should have opened fire.
In your
on
country, and the cops, they're messing with you, do you yell at them, or are you worried about getting arrested? No, like, okay, like here in America...
No,
like,
no. I'm
you-
going to give you a bit of a story to, like, put everything in perspective of how it is here with the police compared to America, okay?
Yeah.
So there was one night, I was, midnight, 1 a.m., whatever. I was off on a bit of a jaunt. I was chatting to someone on the Discords like this, and a cop car pulled up next to me. And I was just like, yeah, can I help you? And they said, oh, we're just seeing who's about this time. I went, oh, well, I'm just going out for a walk at the moment. I'm actually on the phone at the moment. So are we good here? All right, cool. See ya. I didn't actually let them answer, like, are we good here? And I walked off on them.
Yeah.
And I started telling this story to someone with a darker hue kind of skin color. You know that PSH? Yeah, him. And I was about to make the joke of, like, I could do that and not get shot. And then I was like, I don't know if I should make that. And then he, without joking, said I couldn't do that. I'd get shot.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then when they put your video up afterwards, it would just be filled with people in the comment section and be like, well, when the cop tells you to pull over, he knew what he was getting into. You take your life into your... Bullshit like that. You know, it's the justifications left and right. Yeah, dude, it's dangerous here. Because I watch, like... There's these YouTube channels where they show, like, policing the police, you know? I'll tune into those sometimes.
Yeah.
I enjoy those. And whenever I catch ones in England or other country, it's amazing to me at the way they get away with talking to the cops. We could not talk to them that way here because they would just fucking arrest you just for talking to them that way, you know, just for the fact that you talk to them that way. Yeah.
I'll put it into another perspective. I've come across like some dick police officers. There was this one time I got pulled over. I turned down this corner at the lights, and I was in my little zippy little Peugeot 206 GTI, a little nice hot hatch. So So I drive it like a hot hatch, but I don't break the speed limit. I don't break any, no tire squealing, no driving without due care, no speeding, no nothing. I'm driving it to the limit of the law and nothing beyond. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get followed, and he pulls me over, and he goes, and then the speed limit is 50. He goes, do you know what speed you're doing? I'm like, yeah, 50. He goes, well, I had to go 70 or 80 to catch up to you. And I'm like,
well, that's because
I
you're
was going
behind
50.
me. That's how acceleration works. If you're catching up to someone doing 50, you are going faster than 50. Otherwise, you can never catch up. This is simple math stuff.
All right. Like, and he was like, if he started pushing it, I would have been like, okay, what's your number? Because I'll pull out my phone right now because I know some of the cops and I got like personal mobiles. I'm like, and I'll have a chat to them right now because this is bullshit. Like if he kept pushing that, but he gave up and off he went. That's like the worst interaction with a copper I've had like ever.
You will see them like back each other, but then you'll see like the one who's backing him. You can see the look on their face like they feel fucking ridiculous doing it, but they have to because it's all a brotherhood. But sometimes you look at like the group of like 6 cops, and it's like, all right, these 5 guys are the back. That guy's here because he feels like he has to be here, but you know deep inside he's like, this is a disgrace. Like you can always see the one dude in the group is like, this is gross.
But if I go to Yankland and I get pulled over, I'm starting my phone straight away.
Oh yes. Although, here's where I forget what state passed a law. It is a crime to film a police officer in the line of duty now.
I heard about that, but I didn't think it got fully passed by the legislation. I think like it was being taken to court or something.
Let's see.
That's
I
cool,
didn't remember hearing about that.
Right to do that.
Illegal to...
I wonder if it's like filming them without informing them or something kind of thing. Because I've wondered about that with, because like in California, it has to be a two-party consent to surveillance.
You cannot record conversation in these 12 states, so you have to actually turn off the audio. California, Connecticut, Florida, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and Washington require the consent of all parties for you to record a conversation. And they will.
I didn't think it was.
They will bust you for that.
That was part of
that sucks.
The police, because I know that's, as I know for the California thing, that's like a whole blanket thing where like.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're recording a conversation, both people have to be like okay to that. So, I have got one more. I've got one thing in my favor, at least, because if it gets shit hits the fan, it's an international incident.
Yeah.
Australian citizen.
Well, sorta. We'll just pretend you're Mexican. Send you to Mexico.
I'll just stay out of the sun, and then you won't be able to.
They'll just put some tanner on you and just fucking throw you on a bus. They'll just be like, "Hey, we found one of those missing Mexican kids. We found him. There you go."
Just so if people think like Bacon's making a joke, like seriously, America has tried to deport actual American citizens, though.
Yeah.
Because you guys are assholes.
Well, yeah. We're not all assholes.
Just most of your law enforcement from the... I'd have it a guess, most of the law enforcement from the smaller counties, the actual sheriffs, not the ones that have done the proper training, are more of the assholes.
Well, you know, so here's the thing, like ICE, they're the group that Trump is making deport people. Yeah. The leaders of ICE actually all signed a big letter requesting Trump not use their resources for this because this is not what their resources are actually designed for, and they're finding themselves shorthanded on fulfilling their actual normal tasks now. And so they in their own way, they're trying their best to protest without actually opposing the president. But they did write it was like 250 heads of ICE signed a letter asking for him to stop having us deport people because that's not our job. That's Border Patrol's job. Yeah, their job is supposed to be like some other shit. I forget what it is, but it's supposed to be watching people who are already in the country, not watching the border. Yeah. And so they're like, that's not even our job. Please stop. We're not ready for this. It's like getting the power company to work my water. I'm not ready for this. This isn't my job. 5 a.m. Oh,
ugh,
CBD
that's
oil?
good.
Yeah.
Alright, where's...
It
Alright,
is.
so... Alright.
Sew buttons. Sew
I'm now
buttons.
looking at the chat,
Uh-huh.
reading things. They're laughing at my little hot hatch. I'll smack an ass. I'll be like, bam! Bam, bam, bam! Anyway, people wanted to talk in the chat. Now would be the ideal time, because now is when I'm going to drop rashes, not later.
Why?
Because CBF? Yes. I've conferred with Loretta and
CBS?
Stephanie,
Uh-huh.
and we've come back with CBF.
Well, okay. What does that mean? Is there some
Can't
slang here?
Fucked.
Oh.
Seriously, you didn't know what that is? Yeah, can't be fucked. Have you not heard it before?
No, I haven't actually.
Like the young kids don't say it. Like that's an older lad one.
So, Toys R Us tweeted out today, or maybe it was yesterday, a little picture of their stupid giraffe holding bag saying, Jeffrey's been going around the world, but you all missed him, and he's back, and with the new this and that. And they're not going to be closing at all. They're just reopening. But here's the thing. They fired all of their old staff, and they're not hiring them, and they're going to be rehiring all at like new low price, like new low wages. It's like this was just a PR trick to get us all to feel bad for them, sell off some extra stock, dump a bunch of old employees who have stuff like, you know, maybe like earned over the years. And it's like, that's a cynical damn trick, man.
Was the business sold and purchased by another company?
No. They never closed 807 of their stores. That's a huge chunk to be open. You know? Like, if it was like, oh, they kept 50, it's like, okay, they're selling off assets. 807 worldwide remained open and are still open. It's like, dude, you were never closing. You were just running a scam on all of us. I think that's what they're doing, man. Yeah. What a cruel world that I can't trust Toys R Us. But yeah, they tweet
God
out
damn
that
it, Jeffrey!
they tweet out a picture
Jeffrey
of,
the liar.
of Jeffrey is home. It's like, he's home. Wait, what do you? What? All those unpaid pensions. Yep, they filed bankruptcy, and so now they don't have to pay anybody's pensions. They don't have to pay any debts, outstanding gift cards, any outstanding balances, all wiped away. And at the same time, we all had a national let's feel bad pity party for them. You know? And it's like, huh. And yeah, I mean, the business model is dying, but it sounds like they cut off the fat in a really cruel, cynical way. Yeah. They promised all the workers severance, and they reneged. Yep.
So, Daddy, I was wondering, do you want to have a reward of 6 rashes or 7 rashes? Which would you prefer?
6 is evil, but 7 is more. People like more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Or did you want to go 2 rashes?
You should go 8.
8. So we're going after my penis size. Gotcha.
Then 1.5. Reward 8.
Alright, cool.
No more. More.
What? Really?
More.
Like, you sure? Like, I already did the 8. How many more? Like, 4 more?
Yes.
Okay.
Officially require anyone associated with them and their parent company. Yeah, it was just dirty what they did. I saw videos of some of their employees like crying. I saw some ladies just like, I need this job to pay my health care. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. And it's like, yeah, man, they really screwed the people who you know, that's business. They really just, they don't give a crap. Well, big business, they don't really give a crap who works for them ultimately.
Well, hang on a sec. Didn't the owner, like the original guy, die?
He died like the week that they filed this all started. Maybe they saw he was on his way out, and the people who remained in control were like, execute Plan B. The old man always hated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, hang on a second. Like, you know, that's a fair, like, might be a fair bit of a direction change because of that. Right there, we go. I dropped the extra 4 rashes. Is that enough?
Let me see. Ooh. What do you guys think? Do you think it's enough?
You need to tell me in the chat if that's enough.
Yeah.
If it's not, well,
if it's enough, then we won't do any more. Yeah, but if it's not enough rations, let us know. That tungsten chainsaw, it opens up a wall really fast.
Nice.
Have I shot guns in real life? Me? Yeah. I don't like guns, but I've shot a 22 rifle like maybe like I don't know 10, 12 times. I told you I lived with that guy that would shoot guns in the house.
Yes, he'd use a book to silence it, didn't he?
Well,
a book to catch it.
A book to catch it. Towel or T-shirts and shit to silence it. It would catch the towel on fire almost every time. He learned it from Godfather 2.
It's illegal to make the silencer, isn't it? Oh, well, definitely. I'd say definitely.
I think it's illegal. I think it's legal. There we go. So, when they make the silencer, is it possible to make grooves in it so that it also kind of creates an additional set of ballistics that makes it harder to trace the bullet? Is that a feasible thing to do?
No.
It would just jam up in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not even a silencer, but a barrel extender that was its function, you know? An obfuscator.
See, like... I think I've got this from like a movie or something, how the person had 2 barrels for his gun. So he would do the like bad stuff with 1 barrel and then swap it out. So when the popo came around to check, the bullet marks weren't the same.
That's pretty good. Okay. I was trying to think along the same lines, you know? Like you know, what if there's a way to like obfuscate it?
There's definitely been like a movie where the I've seen it a couple times, like movies, TV shows, where the bullet's been fired and then wrapped up in either plastic or paper, so it can be fired a second time and not get the barrel marks the second time round. That apple is
huge.
But,
sorry, go on.
But yeah, also nobody seemed to like mind about the rashes. They were pretty happy with the 12 rashes they got.
I guess.
Nobody said anything.
Oh, give them some more.
All right, guys.
Give them some more.
Ah.
They know not what they do. Give them some more.
I want to see the word toad in chat 3 times for people to get more happy.
What word?
Toes.
Toes? They're not gonna play along with your foot lust. You demented foot lust. Toes. I see one.
Now the best way. Oh, of course Brunette does. She's got a toe fetish, which, by the way, is what I was giggling about. Now we now call her. She's got a bad case of foot lust.
That was fast to get out of there. Yeah.
It seems like there's a few people that have got the feet.
Martin went with full feet. Yeah. He's not messing around. He just cut to the chase, you know.
You guys are sick, by the way. I missed the times that I was the Christian gamer.
You were not the Christian gamer. You never were. Stop lying about these sorts of things.
Hey, before I met you guys, I went to church. Like,
this Jim Marple guy is awesome.
There was like many years gap between like when I went to church and meeting you guys, but still, as a logical statement, before I met you guys, I went to church. Checks out. That's
true. I also went to church before I met you. I went
Well,
to
that was more of a cult, but that's different.
I went to a Christian school as a child.
I did too. I did.
Oh, really?
And do you know what was really good?
Huh.
When I was in year 2 or year 4, or year 2 or year 3, so one of those two, we had like buddies in like other year levels, and my buddies for that year level was year 7, but because of like class sizes, odd and even numbers, you know, like I actually had 2 people as my buddies, and both the girls were smoking. Not like cigarettes, because that's not attractive, but they were really pretty girls. I bet they had really nice feet too.
You don't know? You didn't discover?
It was a house of God, Bacon.
Yeah. And?
Bacon.
And?
There's a time and a place, okay? There's a time and a place.
Okay.
The house
sorry.
of God is not the time.
What?
Definitely the place, though. You know what I mean. You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. A nod as good as a wink to a blind bat.
Yeah. I will admit though, the groundskeeper for like that church that we as a school went to, because it was like part of like it was just across the road. He wasn't a fan of me. He kept like laying these traps to catch the birds. And as a kid, like I would go to like the after school care there, and like we'll go over and stuff. I would keep taking apart his traps.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want to see the poor birds get captured. If you're gonna like kill it, if you're gonna be a man about it, don't need to fucking capture the damn thing.
What do you think about kangaroos, though?
They are delicious.
See?
Also, they keep fucking up my fences at my property.
They keep fucking up the fender of my cars.
You say that, but I've hit a kangaroo in my ute, and granted, like the kangaroo didn't really hop away afterwards, but it damaged my ute.
Yeah. Well, they're everywhere. Oh, you know what? It's adorable. Are they from Australia? Bush babies?
Isn't that where you just leave a kid out in the outback and then you walk off and say, no, I had a miscarriage?
No. Are those from Australia or is it from Africa?
Well, I kind of feel like it's just some racist term, so maybe let's say Africa, because Australians, we don't do racism.
It's like dude, it looks like a freaking Star Wars creature. It's adorable. It's like combination something in the middle of like a lemur or a squirrel or like, but it's like, dude, I saw like a family that had one as a pet, and like the little girl was like reading a book, and it's watching the little girl read, and it's like trying to grab the pages and stuff. It's like, I want one. It had this little reticulating tail with like a poof at the end and huge eyes like a lemur.
African, the Galago.
The bush babies. Did you look it up right now or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see how adorable it is?
Yeah, because you were starting to remind me of some other of the animals.
Yeah, but when you watch them move in real life, like actual move, it's like that thing looks like CGI.
So we have. Are you keen for hopping on the old Googs yourself?
The Googs? In a minute. I'm too far from safety. I'm in the road, and there's a shitty
nice
horde.
bird.
Shitty horde, but a horde nearby. Oh, killing a zombie with what? What is the requirement on this one? Let me get to where it's safe before I do all this nonsense. You see my art? It's beautiful, huh? Yes!
No.
They're from Africa. Well, they are awesome looking, man. I want one as a pet. I wonder if they eat.
Probably eat penis.
Neil Stewart, how bad were you affected by the crash of YouTube last night? Oh, not really much at all. I just did a restream and hit all 3, and after streaming for a few minutes, YouTube came back up anyway, so it was no big deal. a lot of people were probably more affected by it, but I was fine. It was only down for like an hour. You know what I mean? So it's not that
I
big of a
didn't even
deal.
realize it was down.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It wasn't worldwide down, from what I understand. So, yeah, that's the thing. Are we safe yet, babe?
Dude, this is such good music. This Jim Murple Memorial. Or this Jim Murple stuff. Dude, this guy's a genius. He is. He's a genius. He's a genius.
Do you know what else he is?
What?
He's a gay fish.
Motherfucking gay fish. Oh. I always just picture when Kanye dives into the water and does the swan dive and puts his arms back, his chest out, you know? That picture's like, I'm going home! God, I love that part. God, I love that part. Oh, ooh, iron tools. Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, finally.
So, with your searching of like adorable stuff, Dad used to have a hopping mouse, and I always wanted like a Bilby.
Please, Kanye, just take the joke. It's just a joke. Please. Just get it. Just get it. Just get the joke. Alright, let's drop these off, and marksman class fragments and scholar class fragments.
Bacon, I love you.
Aww, he's so sweet.
Bacon.
Uh-huh.
These types of fun and games of yours is why our relationship has issues. This is why you haven't, like these types of things, I can understand why you haven't introduced me to your mother. Like, you need to just work past it. Come on. I love you, Bacon. Do you want our relationship to suffer?
Why do I put myself through this stuff?
You see, even you admit to yourself, why do I put myself through it?
Why do I
So, like, stop fighting it, okay?
Why do I do this? It's so weird. Oh, these are actually pills. I thought they were fake food. Oh,
Hello,
you're so sweet.
Neil.
He's so sweet. Isn't Filthy sweet, guys?
Stephanie thinks I'm sweet. I don't know why. I've said some really gross things.
He's so
to her.
mean to her. He's so mean to her.
Steph, hey.
Hey, what was that? What was that? Hey. A weak little hey. Hey.
What? Not all of us can have like full confidence when we're talking to like such incredibly good-looking people. Like, have you seen her feet? Read what Martin said.
Steph got jealous and left. That's why it happened.
Ah.
Okay, there we go.
Ah! So, was it you I was overhearing about saying how you would give like that yacht that your, oh not yacht, that boat that your folks had, you were like, I would give it like a really cool pirate ship name, but it's
Yes.
just this little white.
Yes, standard crap little boat.
Yeah, so do you know what, I believe it's September the 19th is International Talk Like a Pirate Day?
Oh, nice.
And so one year I got like full into it. Like I went into shops and like bought things I needed to and stuff, dressed up as a pirate. Right? And I would be like, how many doubloons for that? And I got right into it. And you're saying about like the names, it was really entertaining because I was Captain Filthy the Disguster.
The Disguster.
And this is my ship. I loved it. Of the Weeping Cyst.
It's pretty good.
I was so happy, like, because I was friends with at the time this person called Pete, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Captain Pete," and like he had like a ship name, and I was like, "That's okay." But I'm Captain Filthy the Disguster of the Weeping Cyst. See, it paints an image in your mind, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like when I say like of the weeping cyst, it reminds you of that video I showed of my back when I had that kind of like big pimple thing that was just oozing out. Yeah, that's what it reminds you of, doesn't it? You remember that video, right?
Yeah.
You saved it.
Yeah,
I
I
asked you
remember
to.
it.
Just in case I lost it, I won't ask you to save it.
Ah. So I saw this thing on Skyrim the other day, and you know, in Skyrim, all the gods, they're like, you know, there's like I don't know, there's freaking there's the Marakath and yeah, there's like Marakath, and there's like all those gods, but there's like Akatosh. Did you know that they got all the names named after, all the names of the gods are named after developers, and they're all like little inside jokes for each of the developers. So like for instance, Akatosh, it's named after one of the developers who used to go by the handle Old Smog himself, and so the name is also known as the Old Smog himself, and the initials are Akatosh. Isn't that neat?
Okay, but you said Skyrim, right?
Yeah. Well, all the Elder Scrolls series.
I was going to say, like, are these like from the original like
Yes.
Elder Scrolls, and those people aren't even involved anymore? Because that makes it even more entertaining.
Well, I don't know if they're still involved or not. Yeah, RK was named after one of the original beta testers, RK Deutsch, who died in 1998.
Yeah.
Oh. DeBella is named after a beta tester, Mary Jo DeBella. Julianos is named after Julian LeFay, the project leader of Daggerfell. And the following Elder Scroll games, Kianareth is not named after anyone. Oh, that sucks. Mara is named after a beta tester, Marilyn Wasserman. And Stendar is named after beta tester Daniel Starr. And Zenithar is named after Steven Zen Zepp, an arena beta tester. Isn't that cool? They named all the gods after beta testers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it is kind of cool because back then they would have known. They would have known the beta testers because it wasn't so easy just to internet push things, you know.
Mr. Turbovic just entered into the 100-hour club. Congratulations.
Oh, it says V-Bucks, but I just reset it, so don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah. Don't give me V-Bucks.
Sorry, Turbo.
Sorry, Turbo.
So when you're talking about like naming things after, right? When I'm going to name my daughter after you, and so I'm going to call her Dorothy.
Okay.
I think I had you scared for a moment.
No. I didn't think you were going to, but I was thinking like, all right, well, I guess it turns my boy with a girl's name back into a girl's name.
Yeah, you're really cute tonight, by the way.
Aww. What is this?
Bacon, where's my copy of GTA 5 for the PlayStation?
I don't have that.
No, I'm asking where my copy is. Where is it?
Oh,
Where
excuse me. I have to get out of here. I don't know.
Just put everything down randomly in this house. Like, this is why I can't... We have nice things, I just can't find them. So, effectively, this is why we can't have nice things.
I'm sorry.
Defcon down.
I'm sorry.
Defcon down. I use my PlayStation so infrequently. I'm always like, which button's it? So like,
You're
I
playing
turn it on and
PlayStation?
eject disc and stuff. Yeah.
What are you gonna play?
You know why? Hang on. It's Stephanie here.
Is it for charity or like did you lose a bet? Oh wait! You're doing like a video special on retro gaming and inferior systems, right?
No, I'm playing it so I can play with a pretty girl.
Oh, okay.
Give me a break.
Come on, let me talk shit about the console for a minute.
Yeah, but I'm bacon. I'm gonna play with a pretty girl.
Is it? Are you like
I'm
an
all excited and
anthropologist?
nervous.
Are you like an anthropologist, and this is kind of like you know, to like primitive tools kind of a thing, you know?
It's funny you say that because I really wish I could use my PlayStation controller on the Xbox.
I know, but one of them is technology, and the other one's like a bunch of mud and sticks.
Yeah.
Mud and sticks is a bit much. It's a bit hyperbolic.
Yeah, there's some stones in there too to give it a nice texture.
Shiny stones. Those are the magic ones.
Hey, no, but today, as in like just before I joined the call, I was spray painting gloss varnish on stones, making them wet look shiny.
Making wet look shiny.
I was. No bacon. I was. I was. And do you know what makes it a little entertaining? Because well, entertaining / awkward. You know how like we're having relationship troubles. Those stones I used tonight were for tabletop decorations for the wedding I didn't have. So awkward. He doesn't even care about my wedding that didn't happen. See, this is why you need to I care for you with your stuff. You're like, oh, I didn't win the playlist of my stream tonight. I was really embarrassed and everybody was laughing at me.
Hey,
oh, my, no, it's okay,
hey,
baby.
you promise you keep that between us.
See, and like, I was there for you, and I tell you this really like heartfelt story, and you're just like, I'm just jamming along here, jam.
I'm listening to Squirrel Zippers. They're so wonderful.
I hate it when you talk shit like this, when you're like, you keep saying you're listening to all these bands, but I know the two artists that you listen to exclusively, so I know you're talking absolute fucking bullshit when you say, oh, I'm listening to this band, I'm listening to that band.
No, I'm listening to Squirrel Zippers. I love Squirrel
I know you only listen to Beebs and T-Swifty. That's it. Any other song, you're not interested. It's just Beebs and T-Swifty.
I listen to Extentation and...
But only now because he's dead. I didn't listen to him before he was alive. He was no good then. He's only good now because he's dead.
Exactly. Because I heard he was popular. Because I heard he was popular.
Mainly
That's
Beebs.
the worst reason.
Mainly listen to Beebs. Yeah. Neil Stewart's telling me to calm down.
Calm down. Hall & Oates. Oh, I do love Hall & Oates. Boy, you gotta
I don't want to calm down. I took 3 Viagra's and I'm gonna stay up.
With the rest, got something of my own. Oh, baby, you got a little something, darling. You got a little something new. Got a little something new. Broke away, so got me to say so. And I was singing, shoo bop, shoo bop, shoo bop, shoo bop, shoo bitty bop. Yeah, man, Squirrel Zippers are awesome, man. Yeah, the best thing since 1932. They're the best thing since sliced bread.
Betty White outlived sliced bread.
They make me somehow seem even older.
Bacon.
You know what?
Girl messaged me, but I don't want to like respond to it.
Who did?
How long can I not respond to it before they get mad?
Who is it?
The girl.
What kind of girl?
The girl with feet and toes.
I don't. Is it? Wait for. How do you answer that? What do you mean? What kind of girl? You know what I like about Squirrel Zippers is, do you remember that that swing craze that popped up in like around 2000?
Sure.
Okay, there was a swing craze around 2000. A lot of bands popped up. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Cherry Poppin' Daddy, Squirrel Zippers popped up. There was like a crap ton of them. And out of all of them, they were all kind of fakers. They were just punk bands or new wave bands that just changed their thing or whatever. But Squirrel and Zippers, they're no joke, man. They're like an 8-piece band. They have no electric instruments. Everything's acoustic, like from the ground up. It's all violins, fiddles, banjos, and pianos and guitars and shit. And they're really kind of cool, man. And their singer, she's awesome. She's awesome. So I fell in love
who
with.
else is on?
Oops. I fell in love with Squirrel and Zippers. Yeah.
Definitely, because I definitely didn't upset her and make her feel like she was a piece on the side, even though I call them misters.
Jump, Jive, and Wail. Yeah, that was Brian Setzer doing Jump, Jive, and Wail, but that was part of that era. Exactly. That was the exact same year as The Matrix, because do you remember the Jump, Jive, and Wail commercial for Gap used the Matrix rotating camera technology, and it was brand spanking new at the time.
Oh, I liked how you said spanking.
It was brand spanking new.
I'm gonna need a moment.
The Brian Setzer Orchestra. Brian Setzer's awesome, though. You know, he was in Stray Cats, so like Stray Cats Shred is his and stuff. And when I was younger, like, this is a cool song, but then like later on you listen to it, and you listen to like the way he's as a guitarist. He's an awesome guitarist. Even back then as a kid, he was playing like that simple song is not as simple as it seems. He's doing a lot of like little fills and licks and stuff all over that really complicated up that shows off he's a good guitarist, you know?
You said licks. You got me interested again.
Licks.
So,
Paradise.
what do you think of my accent?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, it's super sexy.
because like, yeah, we've discussed with like the lasses that I can say many things and get away with it because of the accent. But I've started to notice that I could say many things to you and get away with it, and you just giggle just like the girls. Like, I said that, and you responded with a little giggle.
Shut up.
And look, you say that, and I don't even need to pull the stream up. I can hear the blush on your face.
You's funny.
I hope your mum's listening.
Oh, I can't fill that up? Oh, are you kidding? Okay, rebar can only be filled up with Portland cement. I have to take the cement and turn it into wet frames instead inside the builder's workbench.
Hot diggity.
Well, where would be
He is a great
bikers
guitar player. He is, man.
and strippers?
You sound like a wanker. Hear that, Filthy?
Fuck you.
You sound like a wanker.
So we have a motor accident commission here in the Great South Oz.
The Drainage Commission.
And so they put like, you know, they do varying things to like have not people die and have accidents, and like they do like billboard ads and like TV ads where it's like it says don't drive like a W, and then it's got a picture of an anchor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't they
things
just say
I couldn't
wanker?
imagine would happen in. No, but like it's a funny
is
like, way
wanker-
to have people look at it.
I mean, wanker's kind of dirty, but it sounds like it's common enough where people don't take it as dirty. But it's the kind of thing that, do they not say it on the news? Or in commercials?
I don't think it would fly in the great states of freedom.
Okay, because
and
I've never met a person with a Commonwealth accent that hasn't said the word wanker within 1 hour of meeting them. It is like it is easily high on the top of British, Australian, you know, the Commonwealth accents. It's easily high on your list of words you guys use. Really up there. Really up there.
I know what Neil's trying to get out of me. We don't
Like
call
it's
it
almost
that, Neil.
matching like and the, you know?
It would be like something that you could like slip up on an interview and say out loud and not have to do a public apology for, but not something that like the church-going public would be okay with a government department outright saying.
Okay.
But they also have, you know, like don't be a knob on the road, but it's actually a door handle. There's another one too.
That
oh,
doesn't even
like
sound dirty at all, though. To be like, if you said that, I'd be like, all right, you don't be a knob.
Yeah, they're not trying to be dirty. They're just trying to be entertaining.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're just trying to save lives.
Talking about
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, who cares? Like, it's just a life. God, everyone's got 12. That's if they bought the DLC.
I say only, yeah, only if you pre-order. There's a screamer out there. Let me go shoot her from a distance.
Bacon, how long are you meant to wait before you go to the doctor if your erection doesn't go away after having like this little piece of candy I found on the
I don't know. I've never gone more than 8.5 minutes, so.
Wow. I'd be so happy if I'd that last 8.5 minutes. Do you want to know what my longest record is?
Is it 8.5 minutes?
37 seconds.
I haven't. I don't know, man.
No, 37 seconds is my record. Why are you guys laughing? Is that bad? Is that bad?
That's funny. It's funny. He's funny.
No, we got sharing with you. I thought this was a safe space.
In the afterlife, you could be headed for the serious strife. Now you make the scene all day. No, tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. That was Squirrel Nut Zipper's song. Do you remember the song? In the afterlife, you could be headed for the serious strife. Now you make the scene all day, but tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. Huh?
No, we're not ancient.
The D to the A to the M to the N to the A to the T to the I-O-N. Lose your face, lose your name, then get ready, jump into the flame. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a mambo kind of rhythm, you know?
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, whoa. Is that the tank? As in Tanks Gaming Nation? I'm just looking at my like friends list.
Is it the real
like,
Tanks?
It is!
Well, the
I
real
didn't know I
Tanks,
had him as a
please
friend.
stand up.
Wow, look at that. He's like, I haven't played with him for like since GTA. Like last time I played with Tanks is when he played GTA. And he's all like, just deletes people all the time. And I'm like, I'm still here. Nice,
Hugh Jackman is cute.
I've got a huge something man for you.
Hugh Jackman is so lucky. He almost didn't get Wolverine. Wolverine was supposed to be Russell Crowe for a minute there. Russell Crowe was busy. They probably also thought he'd probably fight the director too. But that was like when the first X-Men came out, that was like who they were talking about. And then it was Hugh Jackman, some dude never heard of. And it's like, I'm glad they chose him. He's wonderful. He's charming and great, you know? But like, he almost didn't get that, you know?
Mm.
But it would have gone to like another Aussie. That's weird. What's up with that?
I think,
or is Hugh some kind of Kiwi?
Yeah, it depends if we want to claim him or not, depending on what the story is.
Yeah.
Well, so
he was a gladiator. That's pretty cool. I'd claim him. I'd be like, yeah, he's American.
Yeah, but then he like threw a phone at somebody. And I was like,
So what? If John Wayne threw a phone at somebody, would you think less of him?
Yes, I'd be like, throw a fucking couch or something. Use some muscles.
Cherry Papa Daddies are from where I was born. Oh, no kidding. They were part of that whole thing, yeah. That whole thing.
What was it? Was it X-Men First Class? I think it was the one.
That was a good one.
Where they like where they find Wolverine and they start talking. He's just like, "Fuck off." Best part of the movie for me. I loved it. I loved it. That they got him in just to do that one little line. Loved it.
Oh wait,
You can
it
tell.
was the one scene where they're showing them going around the world looking for help for just a minute, and
Yeah.
and he's really not
Yeah.
he's really not in it much at all.
Yeah, that was it. That was all he was in it, I think.
I do remember that scene now. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love it when there's like it's effectively a cameo?
It's not hard to
you're
get. It's not hard to get him to cameo up for Wolverine. He loves Wolverine. He really does. You know.
I know, but that's what I mean. That's like when there is some actors who are just so happy to do like stuff like that. You can tell it's not about the paycheck. They just love doing what they do with that character.
Ron Perlman is that way with Hellboy. He does a lot of charity stuff still to this day as Hellboy. Like there's always like a picture of visiting like a sick kid dressed as Hellboy in a hospital. It's like that movie was like 15 years ago. I love it, but man,
it's a good movie. No, it's a good movie. Don't you talk badly about it. It's a good movie.
Which one you like more, 1 or 2?
1.
I like 2 a little more. It's got this kind of artsy flair to the whole thing. I like.
Yeah, but I liked how like number 1 seemed like a very like not like it was a bit like rough around the edges. Like with what we're doing, we're just go and do it. You know, where like number 2 was a little bit more like, you know, like systemized, like government department, more proper.
Yeah, I can
like
see
the
that.
the rough edges of the first one more. Because
the things,
character.
Yeah, because the things I don't like about the new one are that, because like it did get like an up in production value, which at times I like, but at times, like when they go to is the Troll City? Is that what it's called? The fairy city, remember?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's
Sure.
that mystical place where Hellboy gets in a fight with that big beast. He sticks his arm inside the cruncher. He's got that chain arm, a big dumb beast. Anyways, that place, when they go there, it looks like Universal Studios. You know what I mean? It has that like Waterworld like look to it. Everything has this plastic glossy kind of thing that like the eye detects it as fake. You know, just like it just doesn't look real anymore. You know. But then there's things in it that I loved. Like do you remember when the big huge plant creature came to life? And then when they killed it, it was this huge plant creature. There was the Elf King, and the Elf King was trying to express to Hellboy.
Spoilers, everybody! Spoilers!
Spoilers this ancient ass movie. When the Elf King was trying to express to Hellboy like the importance of their ancient species, and he lets loose that plant creature on the city, and Hellboy has to kill the plant creature, and when he does, he blows its head off, but it releases green spores in the sky, and it makes you feel really bad for the monster. It's like, oh, you destroyed like a beautiful creature. It makes you feel like, you know how you feel when you play Shadows of the Colossus and you kill one of the monsters, and you're like, I don't think I was supposed to kill that. Afterwards, you're like, I think I'm the bad guy. Am I the bad guy? Because I feel like the bad guy. Like it made me feel like that. It was good. And then the beginning when they show like the elf war in the little prologue, you know, and they use like those puppets to demonstrate it. Like that looked awesome. That was really neat. Oh, or that weird angel with the weird face, no eyes. Yeah. You never watch either Hellboys? Dude, they're so good. They're so fun.
Speaking of angels and stuff,
so
how funny was
I need to get down
Dogma?
there. Okay. Dogma's really good. Yeah, I like Dogma a lot.
Where he's like, I'm like a Ken doll down here.
Oh, that was Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
He's the one who showed us his genitals, his non-genitals. Oh, poor Alan Rickman. He was wonderful.
Always.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
So because I know you're a big Harry Potter fan, so you probably already know this. So when they were doing like the first few movies or whatever, like.
Okay, I thought you were gonna really... spoil it again. I thought you were gonna do a Harry Potter spoiler really quick.
Yeah. That really lazy author, she took forever to write. JK, no, I'm being serious. Rolling. She hadn't finished the books, but she told Alan Rickman what was happening so he could keep. But it didn't tell like others, but just Rickman, like what was gonna be happening, so he could keep it in mind when he was doing his acting. just because like he's so badass like that.
Well, that means she trusted him to do it. You know, that doesn't always happen. So one of the greatest movies of all time has an example of that. The Usual Suspects. So you know how the whole movie there's one character that it seems like is probably the bad guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
I don't actually recall. It's been a while.
oh well. So it's like one of those movies. It's the Kaiser Soze movie.
Spoilers! Let's go. Let's go for it. Just go. Just charge
Okay.
forward.
Okay, it's such an old movie. Yeah. The guy that plays Gabriel Byrne. He plays Keaton. He's not the bad guy, but the whole movie makes him seem like he's the bad guy. The way the director got him to do that was he told him, "You're the bad guy, but don't tell anybody." And so the guy's doing the whole movie thinking, "Yeah, I'm the bad guy," and it's all over his fucking face. And then later on, the director's like, "Yeah, I know we couldn't really trust him to do it, so I told him he's the bad guy, and he did the whole movie thinking he's the bad guy, and he wasn't the bad guy, and the bad guy was the other guy, and that's how I did misdirection." And it's like, dude, that's messed up. It's so messed up that you couldn't trust your act. Hey, I think I just heard Stephanie. Did I hear Stephanie?
Huh?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Hey,
You've been quiet for so
Stephanie.
long. Yeah, but that's how they got.
I
That's how they got
missed
that guy
you.
to act that way. Was he lied to him?
She missed
Oh
me
my
too. Did you
God.
hear that, baby?
I did hear
She
that.
missed me too.
That's adorable, Filthy.
Maybe I'm gonna get some feet pictures if she keeps that type of talking up.
Dogma was a great movie. Dogma was great. I think Dogma might be Kevin Smith's best. Cause like think about it, Clerks is good. Mallrats, it's cute and all, but there's this kind of childish tone to it all that's annoying. Chasing Amy is 2 hours of people crying and yelling at each other. Dogma is really good. It's got its faults, but it's a good movie. Jay & Silent Bob is a little bit back to cartoony, like Mallrats. There's a childish quality to the whole thing that even though it's a funny movie, there's like everyone's wearing these super hyper colored clothes. They're falling back on like weird little catchphrases, like you hear the return of Snoochie Boochies and shit like that. And there's something about it that's like I'm not sure what they're trying to appeal to, but I don't like it. And then after that, his movies just go way downhill. Well, actually, no, Clerks 2 is pretty good. Actually, Clerks 2 is pretty good. And then they go way downhill. Yoga Hosers, Tusk. Red State was only okay for like 15 minutes of it. Yeah.
Dogma has my favorite Silent Bob line.
Which one?
And I think you told me it's actually like an homage to another movie where he chucks a person, like the bad guy, off the train, and he looks at the other person and is just like, no ticket.
Oh, that's Indiana Jones and Last Crusade.
Yeah, there we go.
When Indiana
But-
Jones fights the Nazi on the blimp, he punches them,
Yeah.
and then everyone looks at him because he's dressed as a waiter, and he pulls up his jacket and goes, "No ticket." And they all pull out their tickets like, I got mine. It's a really great scene. But yeah, that's what they're
but
doing.
I loved,
in
like
Dogma.
how that was his like one little line for like, I think he only barely talks like 3 times in it. I love
Yep,
it.
yep.
And like, yeah,
And with Kevin Smith's love of everything George Lucas, you know it's definitely Indiana Jones. You know, like there's no way it's
Yeah.
not. There's just no way it's not.
did you
later
watch
on, Neil.
like Die Hard 4? I think it was like, yeah, I think it was Die Hard 4. Like the first of the newer ones.
No.
I think there's like a
I didn't like.
second
I
of this
didn't.
one.
Yeah, no, I didn't bother.
Kevin, yeah, he's in there as like some basement like nerd. And I loved it. Like, it was all nerd stuff around there, and I was like, this is awesome.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Will Smith takes out a helicopter with a car.
Bruce Willis, you mean?
Who did I say?
Will Smith.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm not tired. I've definitely eaten food, and I haven't had any alcoholic
They're very
beverages.
similar. They're very similar.
Get off my back. Both of them can shoot things and like have witty one-liners. That's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? Jay and Silent Bob, though, it had Mark Hamill in it. And that's amazing. He's Cockknocker.
Somebody's having a hemorrhage.
Stephanie is my Mark Hamill, if you know what I mean. She's my cock knocker.
What? They stopped.
What? Don't stop. Keep going. Harder. Faster.
Alright, well, I'm going to put some more concrete down. Hi! I am reinforcing the walls out here with concrete so they can't be busting in here so easily.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. It sounds like they want to, though.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they want to.
They're having it.
Hard at it every night.
They're really angry out there.
Okay, it's slowed down. It's slowed down. I hear it now. It's slowed down. Oh, not that.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm tired. I still haven't had my shower because I don't want to, like... I got to put the work in if we want to have a relationship. So I can't just bail on you to go, like, exfoliate my testicles.
That's the noise my doctor makes every time I go to see him. He looks at me, he's like, ugh. This guy.
Yeah. And then he buzzes the reception and goes, clear the rest of the day. And he's like, you had a prostate check 2 weeks ago. You don't need
Yes,
it
I like
again."
another
And
place.
he's like, no, I felt something. I need it checked today. Twice, please.
Twice, please, immediately. Post haste.
You're really disgusting tonight.
I'm stuck here.
You don't. The heck was that?
That is Bacon breaking up with me.
Oh.
Aw.
Okay, there we go.
Can you cuddle me, Stephanie?
Sure.
Thanks. I
Okay.
don't know why you had to do it like stream when everybody listen in, Bacon.
I
I
don't know why he did that either.
Also, like,
Uh-huh.
this was to the pretty girl. I was gonna say, hey, I'm ignoring Facebook for a while. I can't go check it. Hello, Laura.
I gotta find another way to send you these pictures.
Oh no, I'll check later. Well, I told you I was ignoring that girl. She messaged me. I'm like, it's almost fucking midnight. I don't want to be dealing with your bullshit at this time of night. I'm gonna be like, no, I was busy.
There we go.
Testicles
dead.
don't exfoliate themselves.
Oh yeah, Nessa, check it out. You can smash all the way up against it and you won't fall off, but you can look down. These cracks in the wall. You can see them all running down there.
Oh. Cool.
You should jump down there and clap it.
No! Why do you want me to die?
You should probably also remove those little window awnings for, like, giving them cover.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just saw you shoot a cheerleader zombie. She looked pretty hot and had a nice cleavage.
She was hot.
Don't worry, Giggles. You got nice cleavage too. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Ooh.
I've seen the bikini pictures.
Come on.
I'll have to try and remember to
I
hack
shot a
your
cheerleader.
YouTube account when you go offline, so I can like fix Rash's stuff up again. Hey.
No.
Yeah. You don't have a problem with Russian hackers. You got a problem with Australian hackers.
Russia's army of Australian hackers. Oh my.
Is that why you also kept dying in Fortnite because the Russian hackers were shooting you? It wasn't because of your skills.
Sometimes I try to picture like the news report and then like the little graphic that they put in the corner. And like someone comes to the graphic guy's like, we have a wave of Australian hackers. And it's like, so get like a computer with like a boomerang and like a kangaroo on it. And that'd be like over the guy's shoulder, like, wave of Australian hackers.
No. Even better would be they did the whole confusion between Austria and Australia.
Oh, yeah. The kangaroo graphic is some smiling graphic they used at like the Olympics or some shit like that, you know.
I am Street Machine. You know him. He's Austrian. I used to say, yeah. Me and Street, we're both Aussies.
That's not right.
That's not. It's not wrong either.
That's not
you know.
right. That's not how that works.
So it's like it's kind of right. You know what I mean? So, would you like to listen in like Stephanie being grumpy at me? Like, would you like to make her grumpy so you can listen in?
Yes. Do
So
it.
like,
Be mean to her for amusement.
You know how
No,
like
don't be mean to her.
I do things and you're like, why are you doing that? Like, I used power tools today, you know, and like I use like the really big belt sander, which, let's be honest, like that's like pretty dangerous, especially as you know I got like this funky hand and everything. But just to like help with
My
the
goodness.
knees, I also was
B-Man,
using
thank you very much,
blowtorch.
man. B-Man making it rain. $1 through PayPal. Thanks, homie.
He can make it rain on my face any day.
That was me making it rain. See that?
Hot.
Hot.
I do see that. I'm watching you do it right now.
You
It
say
made me take
hot.
my pants off.
You say hot weird. Hot.
Hot. Hot.
There's like a long O in the way you say it. Hot.
Hot. So I'm not sure.
Huh?
I feel like this is where I got it from the game Super Hot. They're like super hot.
Super hot.
Is that right?
Super
I feel
hot.
like that's where I picked that up. I definitely was copying.
It says it all weird. Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
super hot.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. That's where I was like, oh, that's hilarious. That's how I say hot now.
That game was incredibly awesome for about 20 minutes.
I was going to say about 3 minutes. I never played it. I watched like a couple people play it for like 12 minutes and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, this is cool. Well, I say 20 because, you know, it feels like 3, but I mean, you hit start and then it took a minute to figure out the controls, you know, so it's like, all right, this is cool, and then it's like, oh, next level? All right. No, I think I'm done with this. It was cool, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to make like a game out of, you know. Super hot. Time to get lotion.
Did you play Portal?
Oh, hell yeah. Portal 1 and 2. Both wonderful games. So good. This is a triumph. I'm breaking a note here. Huge success. I love that game. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. Yeah. Oh, did you know that wait, which game is it? I think it's Skyrim. Is it Skyrim or is it Fallout 4? I think it's Skyrim that GLaDOS in the potato is in a fireplace in the final mission, and it's really easy to miss her. In fact, it's almost impossible to catch her. You have to stop on a mission where you're like hurrying and look in a fireplace behind the fire, and in a stack of rocks, there's a potato with GLaDOS stuck to the side of it.
Nice.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
You're a fucking nerd for knowing that.
I love
So
clevers.
that
Did you know they spell the last
portal
3
game.
letters of her name capitalized so you can notice she's in DOS? Yeah.
You're a fucking nerd. So that game, I was all like, I said to Stephanie how, like when we have children, they have to play that game as like required playing.
That's a good brain builder, honestly. It is.
I want the record to show that I just said about when, not if, but when.
Oh,
Stephanie
well,
had children. And
I've gotten used.
She didn't say no. She was just like, yeah, cool, yep.
We've gotten used to your assaults.
I did. That wasn't assaulting. She just smiled.
No.
It's like, yeah,
not insult. Assault. Assault.
Oh, I know. I didn't say insult. I said assault. It's like when I throw like salt and pepper at you. It's
salt and pepper.
Alright, so I remember once at the Mac Shack, I'm on the fry station, and I turned to this girl, and I was just whoosh, with the salt shaker, and I just looked at deadpan, and I'm like, I just assaulted you. What are you going to do about it?
Stupid.
I got a very big eye roll, and she just walked off. Oh, I just remembered the most fun game I used to do at McDonald's. Okay, so you know how I'm like a super...
Sorry.
No, it's not a rifle.
It's a sniper
you know how
rifle.
I'm like a super mature person, right?
Oh, big time.
Yeah. Let's just like hypothetically say that somebody was unhappy with Filthy getting promoted to manager and was really grumpy about it because they felt I was like too mature for the position. Does that sound like, like plausible?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so because this person, like, because I'm like a real petty person, I played the whole, hey, let's be incredibly polite, cheerful, and helpful to you. There's nothing more than someone you're not liking being really nice, polite, friendly, and helpful to you. I went out of my way every single day to ask her how her day was, what she'd been doing. And in the busy times, we're like, hey, did you need any help? I'm like, I'm really focused on... There's nothing for her to complain about, though, is there? He's being too nice to me.
Do you see this out here, Nessa? I was thinking of putting up a wall right here and then making like a little side room. It'd be skinny and long. It'd be a side room.
You know what else is skinny and long?
What?
That will work.
Not my penis. I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, because if you look at this, right, Nessa, check it out. This is like already a couple blocks, and then this block is actually like a little lip over the edge. If you come to the corner, you can see right here this little square that's missing. It gives away that it's like an extra one. So we can actually stack entire blocks on this going up, making maximum floor space over here, and turn this into like a room. That's what I'm thinking of doing over here.
That'll work?
Yeah. Oh no.
What?
The zombie lady wants in the front door. It's fine, it don't matter.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you say it doesn't matter? Like, you sound like my parent.
Matter. It doesn't matter that she's trying to get in
Matter?
here.
It doesn't matter.
No, you gotta say it more like you're really remembering it. Like you're like, cram a Slim Jim in your hands and jam those pants inside some sweats, and you can be my mom. That's how you say that. That's how you say that. My waist. That's right. Oh no.
Oh.
Huh.
Hey, Loretta, I just saw your message that you wrote in your Discord server, and I can probably organize that.
Cool, thank you.
Did you want that in the general or in another channel? Like just general, like my server?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. Hey everybody, just so you know, the Filthy Gamer has his server that's like it's the Republic of Filth. It's where all the cool kids hang out, and we've got extra cordial as well if you want to join. I'm not self-promoting.
No,
because this is my channel, so like it's okay.
birthday time! Yay!
She is not getting in that front door.
You know you're going to be going in a few minutes.
All right, so
Hey,
this.
Bacon. Hey, Bacon.
Uh-huh.
You're
No!
welcome.
I know, it's almost my internet time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to be taking myself a little nap when I get done here. Because I am now very tired.
Yeah, I get
She
tired
screamed
doing
anyways.
shit as well.
She screamed anyways?
Yep. Oh my God! One of them is a cop though.
Ooh, some glowy dudes.
Yeah,
Hi,
they're all
glowy
glowers. I can take care of them. Give me a minute though.
Ooh, one's a cop. I know you said that, but I'm saying it again. And he's a glowy cop. You got a shiny belly there, dude.
He's dead. He's dead. I got a one shot on his head. I got lucky. Okay.
I wish I got lucky.
Okay, I got them all.
Over.
I got them all.
My hero.
What's the cop got? My hero. He had a helmet on him.
She has a bank card.
Oh, I think it's just for plastic though. But they look cool. There's a lot of stuff like that, like the remote and the VCR. I love climbing on my art. Parkour.
Okay. You know my thing is for my challenge is to kill strippers and bikers.
Oh.
Don't kill the strippers. They're hardworking ladies.
I get stuff.
Nah, punish them.
I
They're
like
dirty.
stuff. I want stuff. and I can't find none. I want to one. It's like they don't exist.
Let's see. If you find a Buzz's bar, if you find, of course, the adult store. Where else do you tend to see strippers? The motels. I sometimes find strippers around there. I find them tend to be more in the desert. I think. Every time I go to the desert, it's just zombies. It's just strippers and bikers. So
Yeah, because the desert's just Vegas, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe that's what they're doing. You know, so I would kind of start there too. I'm looking for anything to shoot.
You can shoot kids inside of me and pretend I'm a big school.
Ooh, were you watching me play Modern Warfare 2 earlier?
No, because I went to the shops and I got you some gluten like you asked.
I totally forgot about the
fuck?
mission where you shoot up the airport. You know, it's like, ooh, that thing has actually kind of
No
like,
Russian.
No Russian, exactly. I totally forgot about that. And it's like, you know, back then I was like, this is cool, but honestly, playing it, I started thinking, like, these are the kind of scenes that, like, people, like, senators, like, point at and freak out, like, these are violent. It's like, this one was a little gratuitous. Like, yeah, I killed 1,000 citizens. I don't even know why in the story yet, honestly.
Because they were Russian. Do you know the good thing is I never played the game, but I know my memes, so I still know what to say.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the name of the mission, and it's one of the first things he says when it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might do the same with Stephanie. She won't have a problem with it. She's really excited to have kids. We've agreed that we'll call our first daughter Dorothy. She's excited.
Filthy, if someone's pretending to you, is someone pretending to be you, Filthy?
Probably not. Like.
Oh, is that one of your fun time second accounts?
Hang on, he's saying somebody. That might be my fun time second account where I'll tell the story to Neil because it was hilarious. So it might have been April Fool's Day, April 1st, and I might have come in and I said, "Are you for real? I asked for that one little thing, and you take my mod away? Are you fucking for real, Bacon?"
Yeah, I remember
And Bacon's like, "No, I didn't. Wait, you don't have your mod? What's going on?" And he like freaked out, and it was delicious.
It's delicious.
You freaked out, Bacon. You did. And then DJ looks into it and he's like, "Account was made like 2 days ago."
My hatred for you is delicious.
I no, no. Well, Neil's saying it's a face anonymous. No, my my secondary account is me. Like I made it with the same banners. I uploaded like 10-second long videos or whatever, and just like put the same thumbnails as recent videos up. And I put the same channels on like in this, like recommended side or whatever. I put all that the same, so at a very quick glance, it looked the same. I was actually pretty proud going to the extra effort of uploading the thumbnails on like a 10-second video. I thought that was pretty good. Giving it a little bit of extra content.
I just killed all the zombies I need to get my marksman class thingy, and so now I can get the marksman class trader, and that is the little machine you put in your house that lets you buy stuff, but it's the one that lets you buy bullets.
Nice. Hey, did you want to say goodbye to everybody?
I'm about to. I'm trying to make it home before I get cut off.
Oh yeah, going home probably a good
Yeah.
Oh, Neil, you should, like, if you're going to do a search and say that. So there's me with 363 subscribers, Filthy Gamer on YouTube. So if anybody wanted to, like, subscribe, that'd be where you do it. I'm not self-promoting. But then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4,
He's
5,
just
6,
stating
7,
facts.
eight other Filthy Gamers. One of them being my secondary. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't fret. They're not trying to be me.
It's just other people kind of thought of the same name.
Well, there's other people with the same name, but there's one person with a few subs and a heap of videos. But like, it's hilarious because his Twitter name is Filthy Game with an extra R on the end, and I'm like, wow.
All right.
Wow, I'm looking pretty.
I'm gonna go and
right
say goodbye to everybody before I get cut off, though. All right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining the stream. I'll be back in a little bit. Actually, no, a little bit. I'll be back later on tonight with more gaming. Make sure to sub. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.